Hello and welcome back everyone to another RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 playthrough video played through Open RCT2. We are in the Time Twister expansion in the challenging parks, and next up we have Coastersaurus, where the objective is to get 2,700 guests in the park by the end of year 4. Now we have this rather strange park to work in. We have two flat areas, which is the land that we own, and this giant chasm in the middle. But fortunately for us, we actually have an easement to build over this chasm. As you can see, we have some transport rides that stretch across like this chairlift. So I'm not really concerned about it. It is kind of a cool aesthetic, I should say. Let's open this so this guest doesn't get turned away. This park, fortunately for us, is a free park, which means we charge for individual rides, which means there's no limit to the amount of money I can make in this park, as long as I have cash machines. So I'm really excited about this place. It seems like most of the parks in RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 are pay at the gate, which really throttles the amount of money you can make, because guests spend all their money at the gate and that's it. I mean, they might take some money out from an ATM or something, but then the only thing they spend money on is souvenirs, food and drinks, and possibly ride photos. So once they're in, no more money to be made. But in scenarios like this, sometimes why is this guy so upset? You'll click on somebody and you'll see that they've spent like $500 because they just spend so much time in the park. It's absolutely ridiculous. So let's turn on our rides. If I look at the stats in this, it's I think I can get away with $3 for now. And then we have this monorail here, which is a shuttle layout with 3 stations. I don't really see shuttles like this very often, but this is odd. But it's not optimal because the monorail is really slow when it goes up the hill. If we go to the train, you'll see what I'm talking about. Look at that. It's ponderous. It's pathetic. It'll never make it up that hill. And then all 3 stations have to wait on this one train to actually get into the, so they're going to be stuck in line for a long time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this. It's actually easier to just delete it and start off from scratch. Delete. Let's grab our monorail, build custom design, and what I'm going to do is build this just slightly off the ground because I like to see the supports under it, and I'm going to make the station a little bit longer so we get a longer train. Let me see. 6 cars per train. What does that look like? Oh wait, was that the same either way? Okay, I guess we only did one longer. Well, let's make it symmetrical because the station over here is even spacing. So whatever. Let's not go up. Just go straight across like this to here. This is where I'll add an extra tile of station, then the original 4, and an extra tile. There we go. Okay. And stretch the rest of this all the way across to here. Let me zoom in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Wonderful. So let's get all of our entrances and exits in place, and we can let this test while we sort out our now useless queue lines and exits. Whoops. Oh, no, don't do that. Test. Wait. Oh, I forgot. I got to switch this to shuttle mode. There we go. Now I can test. Okay, so while that's testing, let's fix our entrance situation. Switch this to our funky prehistoric path and change the support type to this one. All right, so delete, then go up. Let's do these one type of path at a time to save time. So delete this one. Oh, wait a minute. That's my... I got it backwards. What am I doing? Hold on a minute. Whoops. I have to swap these two. So break these. Let me make sure I didn't make that mistake over here too. Okay, we're good. So now I can let that resume testing and back to editing the path. All right. So break this piece. Up that goes. Now to adjust these ones. These ones are going to be trickier because, whoops, didn't mean to do that. I have to fix that. We have to go up by 1 tile, then connect it. Same thing with this one. Up by 1. 1 more. Okay, that's done. We still have to fix the fix what we did to the little canopy that was covering it, but well. Let's close this, and I'm going to open this. I'm not going to bother waiting for it to finish testing. Although I'm going to change this wait time down to 5 seconds. And let's change the colors. One thing I really appreciate about RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 and 2 that I miss from RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 is the colors. Look how vibrant this is. Versus in RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, it looks like someone drained all the charm out of it. Like, there are colors, but the lighting engine, just the way that I think it's the lighting system, the way it works just doesn't look very good, and it's kind of sad. But I can't hate on it. I like the game. It's a fun game. It's very well made, way ahead of its time. It's just not perfect. It's an early 2000s game, what can you say? For its time, it's extremely impressive. Don't get me wrong. It's just some aspects are disappointing. Let me see. Let's switch this to jungle theme to match with the aesthetic of everything else. Now here we have a chairlift. It's still closed because I haven't opened it yet. And the stats, 2.24. How old is this? Last year? Okay. So 2.2 far. I could probably get away with $2.50 per guest. Although this is not optimized. What is this? 2 miles per... No. Set that to 9 miles per hour. And set this waiting interval down to something like, I don't know, 5 seconds. And we'll check back on that to make sure that it's that the spacing is appropriate. Well, we have 3 of these. Hold up. Oh, okay. I did notice while I was snooping around before I started recording that each individual car is a different color, which is so cool. I don't want to spend the time to do that myself. Yeah, that's really nice. Oh, I forgot. Gotta change the price. What's the... Oh, it has to test first. Crap. Okay, I'll just take a guess. 2.5, whatever. Let's not make that mistake on this one. Let's check the price. Or the stats, I mean. 2.12. Okay, this one's good. Let's just make it $2.2. Whatever. And optimize it real quick. Set this to 9 miles per hour. Change the interval, the dispatch interval as I like to call it, to 5 seconds. And open! Okay, lots of housekeeping in this park. So many rides that just come with the park that I gotta set up. Make this one $4 to start. I'll come back and fix it if it's too much. Close. Okay, what else? Another observation tower. Oh, that reminds me, since we have several of them, we probably can't get away with that much. So let's actually make this $3. Same with this one. Let's change this one to 3. And we may have to further adjust it. And we have one more right here. Let's open this one as well. Oh, the stats are all... Holy smoke. 5... Okay. Okay. Let's make it $4 after all. How about that? And this one is still testing, but I imagine they'll probably all be about the same. So, whoops. No. I mistyped. $4. And then for the other one, was that this one or was that the other one? Oh, that was this one. Okay, this one needs to be fixed. $4. Nice. Now we have another monorail over here. What is this? Let's fix this one as well. Let's just do the quick thing and delete it. And rebuild it from the ground up. Here we go. Boom, boom. And I made a mistake. It's on the ground. Whoops. I want it to be one tile above the ground. Because what kind of monorail actually sits on the ground? Well, hold on a minute. Ah, snap. Didn't see that. Okay, the station for this one is too low. Let's build this 2 tiles up. So it goes right over the entrance to the... What am I doing? That's the station. Guys, I'm losing my mind. Part of the problem might be that I've spent the last 3 days filming myself building my new PC. So I'm really excited about that. I can't decide if I'm going to release that video on this channel or my other channel, my live action channel, Brian Touches Grass. But I can say I have my new computer built and I'm really excited because it looks so cool. It looks like a spaceship. Well, let me not overstate how cool it looks. It's cool, but it's not that cool. It just looks cool, you know? Wait a minute. How many stations does this have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 4 stations on this. You know what? No. We're gonna not make this so long because on a shuttle layout, that's gonna be a throughput problem. And guests will complain for being stuck in line for so long. So what I'm gonna do is actually shrinkify this. Let's actually make this a little short. It doesn't have to be this long. Boop. There we go. So 5 tiles long, and then we'll have another one connecting these 2 stations. So let's, whoops, let me set the entrance and exit first. Close you! Boom, oops, not there. Boom, boom, and hippity hoppity. Okay, we're gonna let that test in the background while we build the other one. Well, hold on a minute. Oh, shuttle mode. I always forget that. Okay, the other one, and then close. The other one doesn't have to be so high up in the air because there's nothing under it, so we can just put that 1 tile above ground level. So in imperial, that's 5 feet. In metric, that's I don't know, 0.6 meters or something. Or no, that's 1.2 meters? I'm not sure. That's a weird thing, is in RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 and 2, if you use imperial, you get whole numbers, as you can see. See, 125, if we go down to the ground, 120. But in RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, it's really messy and you get a bunch of decimals. So to me, that's an indication that when this game was made, I guess Chris Sawyer had Americans in mind when he designed these games. But when RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 was designed, perhaps they had Europe in mind when they designed it. So it's like we each got our thing, you know? So I imagine if you play RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 in metric, maybe you get whole numbers. Or maybe they're both wrong. Maybe both are decimals and annoying to work with. I don't know. Oh, I forgot. I gotta switch this. Shuttle mode. Boom! There we go. What is with these colors? Let's get white supports like the other one. Gray top. Let's make this one a deep blue and make this white and purple. Let's make this one, which should be done testing, although I can't open it yet because I don't have the paths connecting to it yet. I like the color of the cars, but let's change the track to, let's see, no. White supports. Make this one a deep, or maybe a cyan color. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we have 3 monorails. Now we have to set up the paths to connect to it. Okay, up twice. And we messed up our little canopy that came with it. We'll have to either forget about it or build a new one. But I don't think... Do we have well, of course we have slip troops. Let me see. We have... Wait, where is it? Oh no, I'm afraid that those may have come with the park and are irreplaceable. Unless we unlock them. Speaking of which, let's turn science up. As a pay-per-ride park, I am not worried about finances. We're going to be so rich. By the end of this, I'm going to have money shooting out my ears like nothing you've ever seen before. I don't know if that's going to happen. I hope it'll happen. That's what I expect, but you never know. It looks like we don't have these roof types, so we'll have to hope that we unlock those later. But if we don't, we'll just have to... Oops. Well, gosh darn it. Let's pull this back to here. Here we go. There we go. We'll have to do that to the other station as well, which I can't see. Pull all of these back and go up one again. This is actually the second time I tried recording this because for some reason my recording software, OBS or Open Broadcaster software, was recording only a tiny window, a tiny rectangle like the bottom of my screen. So I'm not sure what happened and why it was doing that, but I got maybe 10 minutes in like, oh no! So I had to restart, which was kind of annoying, but oh well. Wait, why is this closed? Did I forget to... Wait, Chairlift 4? Did I just miss this one? Right then, let's, first of all, stats 2.17, so, $2.20. 2.2. And we can, let's open this, but first let's, optimize it, just like we optimized the other ones. Change that dispatch interval to 5 seconds. Nice. Okay, our park is coming together nicely. Let's open this one now that it's ready. Let's do the same to this one, which is long since done testing. It's probably finished a long time ago. Boom, boom. Connect this one the same way. Whoops. Boom, boom. But yeah, as I was saying, I have a new computer. I think this video will probably be the last video I record on my own old computer. So, a little sentimental. It's done me well. I mean, I've certainly outgrown it. It's not sufficient for what I need it to do anymore. But, it has chugged along, or struggled along, I should say, well enough that with my noise suppression turned on, the fans aren't too loud, and it was powerful enough to handle Minecraft and other projects I've done in the past. But as I graduate from RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 and move on to things like Parkitect and Planet Coaster, and hopefully, depending on the interest of my viewers, I'll possibly start another channel for this, also play Vintage Story, and also Minecraft, potentially, if I revive that, I need a beefier computer. Also for my editing software. So I have a new computer, really, really powerful, and it is a beautiful work of art. The case I got, the case for this computer, it's called this is funny, it's called the Be Quiet Silent Base 802. And that's literally the name of the brand, is Be Quiet. It's so funny. Lowercase, Be Quiet with an exclamation mark. That's the name of the company. Do we have any flat rides aside from transport stuff? I don't think we do. Okay, we have this long strip here. It looks like the perfect place for some flat rides. So let's start with an Enterprise, one of the best flat rides in this game. And do this. Let's change this to red to match the aesthetic here. Boom. Let's go ahead and open this with the stats 3.72. Let's charge. I think we can actually charge. No, come back. I didn't mean to close it. I think we can actually charge about $5 for this as a new ride, but we'll have to keep an eye on it and change it as people lose interest. We also have escape hatch. I always like to build my own, but I could just literally make this exact thing. Let's see, how tall is it? Ride length 364. Okay, that's probably the total length count of the circuits. Never mind. I'm just going to build it from scratch. Whatever. Let's put this here. Make it really tall. We start at 120. Let's go to 320. So that's 200 feet tall? Yeah, 200 feet tall. And do this. Now I'm going to set this. How high do I have to speed this up to? I just have to kind of play this by ear. Let's try 72 to start. But let's do it in ghost mode so we don't cause an explosion if this doesn't work. Oh, it's too tall, actually. Okay, how about this? Okay, I need that last piece. Perfect. Let's test it for real and build our little entrance here. Let's keep it as red. Why not? Cool beans. And now, we got our test results. Nice. Let's charge a respectable $12 for this. That's why these are so powerful, is they have stats that resemble something like a roller coaster. They're cheap, they're easy, but they're powerful. Let's get a few more of these before we move over to the other side and try to populate that area. The dinosaur egg ride. Let's just open it. I don't want to waste time on it. Switch this back to yellow. Stats 1.75. Oh, that's pathetic. Okay, I don't recall. I think I can charge $3 for this. I'm not sure. What do I have in the way of gentle rides? We have a Ferris wheel. That's a fun one. Let's put it perpendicular to the path, so you see it from far away. It's part of the skyline, competing with our launched free fall for real estate here. I guess horizon real estate, I should say. I'm going to leave the price alone, because these flat rides really can't command much in the way of the price, and tend to you get in trouble pretty fast. People stop paying that price. And I think that's it. As far as all of our flat rides, we have a few more. I guess we have go-karts. Or no, the vomit machine. Let's build stop. I need to stop it. Let me go to the other side and put rides over here and not get carried away over there. Let's get a cinema where you can watch Jurassic Park in high def, 3D, or no, 4K. How about that? Whoops. Let's set this to Space Raiders. Why not? And what else? We have the motion simulator. You know, that actually pairs really well with the 3D cinema. So let's actually put that right here. Actually, leave it closed. Thrill Riders. Change this to red. Okay, I like how symmetrical this looks, although the throughput on this one might be a little slow, so guests may complain. But if that happens, we can always whip out the Q-line TVs. But not now. We'll do that later. Okay, now let's build a roller coaster, a proper roller coaster, starting with the corkscrew. One of my favorite roller coaster types in this game. Maybe not the best as far as stats because it has a really bad intensity to excitement ratio. But as far as the aesthetic, this is a beautiful roller coaster to play with, and I love it to death. And that's kind of become my focus in this game, as I used to be kind of this cold-blooded capitalist. The only thing that mattered to me was how effective it was in generating cash. But no, my whole focus has shifted, especially based on the feedback I've received from you and from other people. I think I was playing on an online server and someone commented, it's like, hey, your roller coaster's ugly. And as rude as that was, he was kind of right. So I started to focus on the look of what I build, not just how effective they are. So I really appreciate good stuff like this. Is that an electric fence? I don't want to mess that up. Let's maybe not have a booster there. Let's instead do something like this. Nah, I need to build this further forward. Let's actually start it way over here. Or no, even here, actually. Raise it up just a tad. Make this long enough that I get my 2 trains. Is that 2 trains? We'll turn this way so I don't interfere with my border there. We have a twisting lift hill, and you walk under the supports to get in line. So we'll make this only 100 feet tall. It doesn't have to be enormous. We'll make things enormous as we earn cash to warrant things that are enormous, but for now we gotta stay humble and recognize that I don't have the finances for such things. So, wait, did I just line this up perfectly with the exit? Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Let's make this a little bit tighter. Here we go. So from 215 to 190, that seems appropriate. Although now the question is, where am I going to put my entrance and exit if I do this? Can I squeeze under this? I think I can if I do it here. Let me test it real quick. Let me put this here, and real quick, test to make sure that... Nope, I was afraid of that. Okay, what about here? There we go. Okay, we'll just leave that there just to make sure that that is available, that I can do that. Whoa, snap, that's not going to work. Have I trapped myself again? I always do this. No! Oh, no. I guess I can go under, but I don't want to do that. No! What if I go... Oh, I don't want to build over stuff. Okay, well, okay, mistakes were made. What we're going to do is bail a little sooner, turn around, and have some inversions, because why not? Let's loop right. I'm out of money. That was really expensive, really fast. How much of a loan can I take out? This is a challenging park, so I can't take out too much of a loan, only 20,000, and the interest is 9% per year. So per month, divide that by 12. So this isn't really an easy park. I did basically say it would be easy for me because I'm used to this kind of stuff. I say it's easy because I can charge for individual rides, which will generate massive revenue. Why is no one riding this? Oh, no, those people there, I just missed them. Yeah, we can generate massive revenue at this place because we're not limited by how much money we can earn at the gate of the park. So let's consider what we have going on here. Okay, can I... Oh, I don't have room for that, darn it. Okay, maybe if I instead come out a little sooner. Let's half loop here. Then half loop again. And this will put us under everything. Where now we can brake. Actually, no, let's not brake yet. Let's, whoops, put that back. Let's flatten out here. Then we'll have some brakes that slow us down to a more manageable 18 miles per hour. And then drop us gently into the station. There we go, look at that. A beautiful little corkscrew roller coaster. Well, it's not little. It's not big, but it's not little. Let's drop our loan back down so I stop paying interest, and we are having lag. That is part of the reason I need a new computer. This one still works just fine for most purposes, but for a YouTube content creator, it is just insufficient. It can't handle the games I need it to handle without being super loud, and I know this because I tested it. The fans, I mean, being super loud. That is a spider on my wall. Oh gosh. Oh snap. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend he's not there. If out of sight, out of mind. He's just dropping from the ceiling on a thing of silk right in the corner of my wall. That spooked me. Anyway, no distractions aside. Let's set the. Oh, I already did that. Okay. Let us. We have a blue track with white supports and a white cars. Let's make this red actually to stand out against the track and give it white highlights and white restraints. Oh, we have giant garden theming. That's fitting. Cool. All right, well, let's bring this back. Front and center, jungle-themed entrance, and test. I'm not too concerned about crashing unless we have a brake failure, but we have so many brakes I think we'll be okay. Let's follow. Whoops, come back. Follow train 1. But yeah, the new computer for any computer nerds out there like myself. Well, I'm not really a computer nerd. I'm a wannabe. I only know as much as I needed to figure out how to build this thing. It has a 14th generation Intel i7 processor, specifically the i7 14700K, and the K edition is unlocked, which means I can overclock it if I so desire. I've never done that before. I'll probably look into it so I can learn how to do it, because I want to get everything I can out of it. But then, of course, I would have to be able to keep it cool enough so it doesn't overheat. But I have it's the Be Quiet brand Dark Rock Pro 5, which is a really cool, really pretty looking air cooler. I was tempted to get an AIO, an all-in-one water cooler, but I didn't want to deal with the complications that come with that, and I forgot to put a photo section on this. But you know what? To validate the statement I made earlier that this would be easy to make tons of money in a park like this, I don't need it. We're just going to go with this. Nice stats, very good. Let's set this to, I don't know, $14 is probably a good starting point. So that's open. And it looks like guests are riding the stuff that we have at the... Whoops, this is still closed. Oh, no, it's not closed. It's broken. Shoot. We have 2 mechanics and no handyman. That's weird. So we'll hire those. It just occurred to me that unless we have a bridge spanning this gap, the pathfinding algorithm of our guests is going to get hopelessly confused, because they're going to start trying to find... All the guests over here are going to be like, oh, look at this guy, he's upset. He wanted the monorail. Let me find someone. Someone might be pathfinding to the roller coaster and not able to find it. Although it might be too new. Never mind. I don't want to go through everyone. But the point stands, I need to build a bridge that spans across this big chasm, and perhaps even drops down into it and gets into the midst of everything. So that would be cool. So let's pick a spot, maybe by these observation towers, since the path is already kind of over here. Although, based on the way it's set up, it might be difficult to go over it. So let's, I don't know. Do this? Is this going to mess up my fence? Oh no, it broke it. No! And I don't think I can put it back, because if I go here... I can't. So I can break it, but I can't fix it. Okay. Well, the damage is already done, so let's just make the most of it. We'll cover it up with the path itself. Let's go through, drop down into the depths of this chasm. And I'm out of money. Okay. Loan time. I have a feeling this isn't going to, we're not going to be able to finish this before we run out of money again. Did I pick a bad spot to do this? I may have multiple of these bridges, so whatever, we'll just roll with it. The reason I say this is, hello. Oh, I don't own that. Okay, we have to stay a little bit higher up, because I can't break the... No! I'm wasting money! Turn around, turn around. Get out of the way! Because the scenery is owned, or is not owned by me, I can't break it, so I have to go over it. No! Another mangrove, what the heck? Let's just be safe. Let's go 2 tiles taller. There we go. So stretch this across. Rest in peace, all that money. Look at this. Each of these is 72, but if I delete one, I only get $10. What a waste. And look at what it did to our loan. Oh my goodness, it destroyed us. Maybe this is a mistake. Maybe I should have waited to do this. But I need this money. As Bully McGuire would say, I need that money. Okay, see through vegetation. The tiles that we want, that's this slot, I guess it should say. Up to these tiles, I think. If I get this wrong, it's going to be sad, but I think that's here. You know what, screw it. We're going to break the fence, because that's convenient. We're going to break it. Ho-ho, take that. See if I care. Now the monsters can come out, or the dinosaurs can come out and eat you. Let's see, height marks on paths. 65, 60. There we go. There we don't go. Why didn't that work? There we go. Now it's connected, so now guests from either side of the park can reach the other side. And guests are riding this. How's it doing? 4,000 per hour. Not bad. I mean, it's kind of pathetic for a roller coaster, but considering that we only have 300 guests in the park and most of them are not on the ride, that's not bad. It's okay. So let's fast forward the park, because we are in serious need of cash. And the only way to do that is to let people spend their cash on our stuff. So we're going to just let this roll for a minute. Let it rip. Oh, we have a merry-go-round. Yes. The soul of RollerCoaster Tycoon. If the Helter Skelter is the icon, the merry-go-round is the soul. So let's place it right here and get our beautiful merry-go-round music going. So that side over there will have the bumper car sound. This one will have the merry-go-round. Ba-da, ba-da, da, 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 da. I love the music of the merry-go-round. Why are we not making money? What is going on? Let me slow the park down. It is almost the end of year 1. We're in August. Let's look at our income. Ride tickets, we're only making... Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. What's the deal? People, give me your money. Spend all of it. Oh, this is closed. Whoops. What about this one? Oh, that's closed too. What am I doing? There's a lot of stuff that's still closed. This one is not closed. Well, hold on. Let me just look at this. Let me do the smart thing. Is anything still closed? The Pterodactyl Terror. Oh, I forgot. We have a roller coaster over here. One that I completely missed. With incredible stats. Wow. That's a free roller coaster. So, and it is built 2 years ago, so I don't know how much I can charge for it. Probably less than what I would normally charge for it. It was $15. Let's try $14 and see if I can get away with that. With crazy stats like this, I think we could probably get away with that. So open for business. See what people think of that. Oh, we have a taker. Look at that. This person is intimidated because it's too intense. Okay, so it's not because of the price. That's good. And our handymen are really struggling to keep up, so I'm going to hire a few more, which is more money out of my pocket, sadly. Do we have these guys? Okay, good. No one to fire. Anyway, so now that we have that roller coaster open, the maintenance cost of our rides plus our staff wages are wearing down on our assets, along with this interest. Goodness, that's expensive. Yeah, now we're in the red. But hopefully, if we just be patient, we can earn a bit of it back. Although maybe a good strategy is spend money to make money. Let's advertise the park. And advertise our new corkscrew roller coaster. Now let's see how many people come to the park and come to ride the rides. Oh, and while that's doing its thing, let's accessorize our paths. And as this prehistoric park as it is, where it's not even the Stone Age, it's before the Stone Age. But I'm going to use stone benches, because that just seems fitting for something like this. Let's ensure we have some by the exit of this roller coaster, as we should, also by the exit of Enterprise, because Enterprise is a vomit inducer like many others. Also this one. Let's put benches there, like so. Then we'll carefully space benches out here. I have a feeling I'm going to run out of money, because look at this. We're earning so slowly. Am I going to have to eat my words after everything I said of how easy this would be? And here I am struggling already. Although I did take out a rather big loan with a lot of interest. So we'll just, we'll weather it. We'll weather the storm. But we'll be okay. I think we'll be fine. We just have to be patient. And where's, this might induce vomit. So we'll do this. Just benches here and there. Oh yeah, okay, we have income then, that's good. We're back to 300. 300-ish. Okay, let's look at this stuff. Okay, so I think that's good for benches. Let's build some garbage cans to control litter, although I just realized we don't have any shops, do we? Oh wait, we have souvenir stalls. We have another one that's closed. Let's open that one. Let's grab the first one and synchronize it with this one. Boop. Okay, so now this one's prices are adjusted. That's all we have. We don't have any food stalls or drink stalls, so let's fix the... Oh no! Why am I so poor? We made $2,500 last month. That's something. We're struggling. Let's get an ATM. Maybe that'll fix our problem. Nah, that's probably not the problem. These people still have all of their money in their pockets. Like, what's your deal? Intensity more than 4. Oh, well, that's the deal. He doesn't want to ride stuff like this. Is anyone riding this? 2 customers on ride, and they are extremely happy. Intensity between 1 and 5. So this one is below your preference and below your preference. So the only reason they're riding it is because they're super happy. So if anything, this is adding to the atmosphere of the park, but it really isn't doing a whole lot for us. I mean, it did raise the soft guest cap, which brought people into the park to spend money on rides that they do appreciate. but it may be a little counterproductive. I don't know. I like the music, so it's good enough. Good enough reason for me. Let's get some... No! Not facing that way. Rotate. Let's get some food and drinks for our guests. This may be another source of income for us. Income. What am I... I said income. Income for us. Do we have a drink stall? Or just lemonade? Okay, just lemonade. Whatever. Lemonade and burgers. Not a combination I would typically drink or eat and drink together, but whatever. It works. It works. And let's turn this area into a canopy, kind of like a covered eating area. If I grab this, we have this canvas, which is cool. Let's make it white and light blue, maybe dark blue. Maybe, I don't know. Light blue it is. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make a light blue. We're going to... Can I put these on top of these? Oh, look at that. We can. Nice. And we are broke. People are not spending money. Give me all of your money, people. I can't believe I'm struggling to place roof pieces down. There we go. That's progress. That's what I want to see. Okay. Maybe a few more in front. But for that to work, I have to, like, maybe delete some of these paths and place the stands there. Place these here. Let's make them gray. It's like metal poles. Do that. And then support these ones, like so. Ah, get placed. Get placed, I say. Technical problems. So now those are there. And now, when I put these back, it'll just stretch across as a separate path. So that's cool. So we'll have that there. Now we need benches for people to sit down with their burgers, maybe over here. So here is your open sun seating, and here's the closed seating. Then we have garbage cans. And more benches. So there we go, our first little food court. Wonderful. And we are earning a little bit of our money back. We are about halfway through September. We have 1,700, so it looks like we're on track to make another 2,500 again. That's lame. And I'm in the red again. Well, gosh darn it. What is the deal with this park? What is the operating cost for you? 1,000 per hour profit? That's something. It's not a lot, but it's reasonable. 700, that's pathetic. What about the monorail? This bad boy is diddly nothing. Piddly squat, $400 an hour. That's slow. What about this one? 11,000 per hour, that's an improvement. Still not as much as I would like it to do, but it's something. This one, are people even riding it? Okay, yeah, they're still riding it, that's good. And the not the go-karts, the bumper cars. I'm gonna guess they think it's too expensive. Or no, they want to go on something more thrilling. Interesting, although I probably should turn the price down a little bit. $0 per hour. And the intensity is only 0.8. Which to me is a sign that, hold up, $1? Whoa! That's why we're struggling, as I forgot to adjust this one. Let's set that to $3, thank you very much, and see if people will pay that or not. Let's make sure. Let's watch this station over here. Here it comes. Okay, yeah, they'll pay it, $3. Okay, so we caught that little mistake there. What else can I fix? Oh, we need another food court over here. Let's pick a spot that looks good. A good space for food. Maybe right here by the info kiosk. So place this here, set this to $2 just like the burgers because the base price is $1.50. Oh, we have balloons, I forgot. We'll have to place those. And maybe hot chocolate here, just for variety's sake. Although hot chocolate and chicken nuggets does not sound remotely good. It's just, I didn't want to build another lemonade stall. I like variety, what can I say? Right. So there we have that. Let's turn this into like a little shopping strip. So we'll put balloons here, leave it at the default color. Make this $1.50 because I know I can get away with that, which is nice. So $1.50 for balloons. We have stuffed toys, which is cool. Although I think this is selling the same thing as this is, so... Ah, well, it's the aesthetic. Yep, same stuff. Any other souvenirs? We don't have any bathrooms, do we? Oh, whoops. Yeah, we don't have bathrooms in this park, so let's place this one here. And set this to 30 cents because I'm a greedy capitalist. You know, that joke is so overused. I keep saying that. Basically every video. Let's place these oriented this direction. Actually, we have to set them all to the highest. Whichever height is highest. Or maybe have two levels. Although, now that looks funny. Let's not do that. Bad idea. Bad idea. So delete you, then hold control. It's a pretty tall canopy, my goodness. Let's actually extend it out a little bit. And I'm broke. I'm out of money. Oh! Oh gosh, we just paid bills. That was $500. Ho ho ho! Staff wages $850? What? What are your wages? Okay, that's understandable. Oh my gosh. Let's turn our research down to normal. I think that's one of the big culprits here. How am I spending on research? $400, gosh. And staff wages, my goodness. Oh, and landscaping was also, wait a minute, what do we do in landscaping? Was that scenery? Okay, then maybe that's what it was, but whatever. Man, that was great. That hurt me. That was really expensive. What the heck? Okay, now we have those. Now make these, do I want these white or gray? Let's go with gray. And shift. Wait a minute, why can't that share the tile with the balloons? Hey! Alright, fine. I see how it is. We're not going to share the tile. We're going to pretend that it's sharing the tile and do it like this. And here won't work, so we'll do maybe, that's a dilemma. Didn't think that through. We could move this somewhere else, so let me close that. Let's close this. Pop it up, drop it over there. Now I can do that here, but let me fix this real quick. Turn that back into grass, and the dirty ground spot there. There we go. Now it's the same. Now, this is spaced properly. I can do this. Well, not quite. I'm not sure I want to do that. We need something that stretches across, like a girder. Or, if I do this, can I put this under it? Or is it too... Nope, it's too low. Okay, so break these again. Whoops. And this one, which is floating over the path. So what we'll do for those instances is we'll take something like this and we'll pretend that it's like a little girder. I should just hold control, I guess. Same here. Neato Cheeto. There we have it. Another food court. Or really just a shopping zone. Let's turn our loan down so we pay less in interest and maybe fast forward the world because we are in serious trouble here. We are not earning very much. We do have more guests in the park though. What is that, a third of our objective? No, it's more like a fifth of it, I think. I'm not sure. What is 27? 900 is a third of that, so yeah, maybe a fourth or a fifth of it, something like that. But hey, we are having a positive net income here, which is good. I keep spending most of it, but oh, that was rough. Yeah, look at this. Look at all these red numbers. My goodness. Here's the months we built the roller coaster, I think. Not pretty. It is already March year 2, and this is a 4-year scenario. Although I do prefer not spending 3 hours in a video. I mean, you people might like it. You might enjoy those long videos. My goodness. I can't sit through a 3-hour video in one sitting. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you actually spend multiple sessions watching. But yeah, that's one of the cool things. As a YouTuber, you don't just do what you think people will want. You have to learn what people actually want. And on this channel, people like really long videos. So I'm happy to give you that. That's cool. Happy to oblige. What it does do is it increases the watch time, which means my channel does better as a whole, which is really cool. So I appreciate that. Let me put this over here. Also, another thing cool about it is I don't have to over-engineer my videos so much, because these are, in many ways, kind of like, almost like, not podcast, that's the wrong term. It's less edited. Like, I do clean up the audio and I kind of screen it to make sure I'm not coughing or burping or doing anything embarrassing like that. But it's not over-edited like my old Minecraft videos were, which were an obscene amount of effort just to produce a 20-minute video. And if you go look at those, it's the Minecraft Bewitchment mod series, the hardcore series. Those videos, I swear, that took so much brain power and emotional endurance to produce those. And then when I released them, they just did not do that well. Although over time, they've actually done pretty good. Over time, through search results, they've actually done well. Most of my videos get views from recommendations, which is kind of where you want to be. That means YouTube is recommending your stuff to people, and they click it out of interest because YouTube has correctly categorized what kind of stuff they might be interested in. But my Minecraft stuff is popular in search results, so I wonder if there's a lot of people who are playing with the Minecraft Bewitchment mod who are looking up things about it and then stumble across my stuff because it pops up in search results, and then they watch it and they like it. And I just went off on a tangent. I don't even remember how I got here. I do that a lot. I'll have this point I want to make, and I'll go off on a tangent to give context to the point, but then I forget to make the point, so it's just a tangent for no reason. And I do that a lot. I go back and listen to my videos while I'm sitting there screening it for a said, coughing and burping. I'll be like, why did I say that? I was like leading up to something, and then I never actually delivered on what I was leading up to. It's kind of embarrassing. Let me see. Put these here. I kind of forgot benches on this side of the park, I think. I think I messed up my garbage can. No! There was a garbage can there. Okay, I fixed it. Let's place these here. Boom-a-da-boom-boom-boom. Alright. And, just a few more. Why are people barfing right in front of the bench? What the heck? We need more garbages over here, clearly, because of the food court. Lots of litter. Yuck! Let's close this. And wow, we're actually doing good. We have a net profit of $1,600, and it's already the end of the month. Great! That was pathetic. Or maybe it's because I spent so much landscaping. Oh, no, it's not. What the heck? Less money from ride tickets. You know what? We need to fix this. We really need to fix this. We need to advertise and get as many people into this park as possible to really make as much profit as we can. So let's advertise the, what was it called? The Pterodactyl Terror for 6 weeks. And maybe do free rides on the Ferris wheel. Why not? For 6 weeks as well. And last but not least, free hot chocolate, because it's probably, people probably aren't interested in buying it anyway in this temperature. Okay. So hopefully that'll draw more people into the park. Look at this crowd. Why are people getting stuck here? Oh, it's a pathfinding problem. It's because of the double path and the souvenir stall. I wonder how long they've been stuck there. What the heck? Let's move this. Good grief. Put it there. Mess up our stuff. We'll fix that in a minute. And let's check over here, see if that's a problem on the other side of the park as well. Maybe not so much, because it's turning right instead of turning left. So, okay, I think we can leave that there. That's probably safe. But yeah, if we look over here, yeah, it's less congested than it was. I think a lot of people were getting stuck here because of the broken pathfinding algorithm. It's hard to say. Pathfinding algorithm. Gotta over-enunciate my consonants there. Let's fix this since I messed it up. Maybe just hold control so we get these in the same level. There we go. Oh, you see that blue stuff pop up? That's actually... Oh, this doesn't look right. Ah, whatever. That is something unique to Open RCT2, where it helps you gauge how high something is by having that semi-translucent plane cut through things around it. So, just another cool perk of playing Open RCT2, as opposed to the vanilla game. And no one is riding this. I have a feeling that it's yep, I was afraid of that. It is past its prime, and we can't charge that much anymore. Okay, $12 appears to work, so we'll do that. I imagine the pterodactyl ride is probably having the same problem. That's probably why we made so little money last month compared to the previous month. Oh no, people are lining up in droves for this one. No! How could I make that mistake? I missed it! No! How could I do this to myself? What a horrible mistake. And people are turning around because that's too expensive. Let's try $10. Wow! That's why we're struggling, as I thought I adjusted it and I didn't. I really screwed that up. We've been given free rides on this thing the whole time. Ugh, what a headache. Noob mistakes. Noob mistakes. And I call myself a pro at this. Let's turn this down. Well, I don't call myself a pro, just experienced? I don't know. I went and recently reviewed my first RollerCoaster Tycoon video that I published back before I realized that it would be as successful as it became. And that was Electric Fields, RollerCoaster Tycoon 2 Electric Fields. It has amassed more than 10,000 views now, so it's kind of an outlier compared to most of my videos. Very popular, very successful, and one of the comments I made in the video was that I was not a pro. I'm just maybe better than average, and I think that still kind of holds true. I can acknowledge, without being arrogant or conceited, that I am good at building roller coasters. That's kind of my strength. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses. My strength is roller coasters, custom roller coasters. Just quickly cranking them out and having them test correctly on the first try, usually, like this one did. But my weakness in this game is scenery. I mean, just look at this. I mean, I'm trying, but I'm not succeeding as well as I think I'd like, I'd like to. But hey, look at that. We're halfway through the month, and we're already almost out-earning previous months. So let's speed this up and see if that was the reason we were having this problem. As more people come into the park because of our advertising campaign. So, oh yeah, look at that. We have out-earned it, and we're not even done with the month yet. Yes! There we go. And look at this expensive marketing. We've even out-earned the marketing we did. Nice! So there you go. There's the solution. So as I said, this is a challenging park. So being successful will be hard. But maybe in the second half of the third year and then the fourth year, we're going to be going absolutely crazy. Because we're going to have a lot of people in the park, and we're going to have a lot of rides churning out a lot of cash. So let's get a few more of said rides, like this one. This one has really high stats. High intensity, I should say. So people might be more willing to ride it. Oh, I forgot. Let's close this and switch this to Berserk mode, where it's so absurdly nauseating. Oh, this is going to make a lot of nausea. But hey, the intensity is high enough that people aren't going to complain about it. Let's charge... No, not $20. Whoops. Can I charge $8? Will people pay that? Anybody? Somebody? Maybe? No takers. They're not even turning away. Oh, here we go. Wow, $8 for that. Holy smoke, I didn't realize I could actually get away with that. Wow. All right then. Hey, we're making a lot of money actually. Let's turn this down so we stop paying interest, and let's see what our options are. If we build perhaps another roller coaster like this, because this can be cheap. Actually, let me see, what pre-builds do I have? Arches of Terror, I designed that one. That's cool. If I build this somewhere, I probably have to take a loan out to afford it. Yep, I need a loan. This would cost, holy, 10,000? Oh, well, that's frustrating. Okay, I guess we won't do that one. We'll do a single loop instead of whatever that was. Let's find a spot that is tight, like here. And maybe put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to custom design this. Let me see. Ugh, too close to the edge. Hey, I'm out of money. Okay, give me 3,000. The Arches of McDonald's. Just kidding. Let's put the entrance here, the exit here. And, oh, I also got to turn up the speed of this. We power this up to, let's try 51. How does that look? 51 miles per hour. Insufficient. Let's try 60. Let's try 65. So close, test. Woohoo! Oh yeah, that looks good. Let's try 3 circuits so we get better stats, at least a higher intensity. Less throughput probably, but still better overall. And it probably has to retest again since I did that. Yeah, it's going to run through its cycle again, so let me just take a guess at what the price will be, or what the stats will warrant in the price. That is a really bright yellow. Let's go with regular yellow. Or no, maybe a combination. Yeah, there we go, a combination of the two. That really stands out. Although no, if I look at it, it looks a little too exposed, so yeah. And these colors, you see there's a lot of additional colors available. This is because that's one of the cool things Open RCT2 added, is additional color options, which is really nice. Alright, now, wow, nice stats. Let's go with $15. I'm confident I could get away with this. Boom! Let's see how many people fork over their cash for this. And while I'm thinking about it, let's also build another not an info kiosk, another cash machine. An ATM. Yeah, this person apparently ran out of money. They spent, oh yeah, they spent most of their money, so now they have, yeah, see, that's what makes these parks so powerful, as opposed to parks where guests pay at the gate, is when they run out of money, they go home. But with a cash machine, they stay, and they keep spending, and it's great. And there's no limit to how much they can spend. As long as they're happy, they may never leave. Versus a pay at the gate park, they spend all their money, and that's basically all you get. That's it. End of story. And they can stay as long as they want and ride your rides and be a burden in the park and crowding and all that stuff. So yeah, things are shaping up now. Our income has taken a massive leap. Looks much better. We have 1,400 guests in the park. So we're a little over halfway to the objective, which was 2,700. So yeah, we're in a good place. As I said, the second year, or no, the second half of the third year and the fourth year are probably going to be absolutely crazy as we as the snowball kind of accelerates and we start to, I need to restart my ad campaign, so let me do that real quick. 4 weeks for you. Oh, I can't afford that. Whoops. 4 weeks for you. Let's advertise the inverted impulse coaster. Where is it? That's this one. For 4 weeks. I need to take my loan out again for that. Boom. And then maybe free rides on the chairlift. For 4 weeks and free lemonade. Nice. What are we working on in our science? We have the wooden roller coaster. That is my favorite roller coaster in this whole game. Now I need to be careful that I don't take too much space up with other things to ensure that I have room for it, because I don't want to build it over this. That'd be a nightmare, because the supports wouldn't be able to touch anything. That would look silly. So if I look at spaces like this, look at all this wasted space going around this station. And then over here, this wasted space. But I could build around it if I'm careful, like maybe put a station here, lift will go over the path, and then drop here and go around and stuff. So I can still do it, I just have to be mindful in the placement of additional rides that I don't cover up the spot that I would place a wooden roller coaster if I were to build one. Here's a good spot for a small roller coaster, so let's save that. Let's put a go-kart course right over here. Make it go out like this. Maybe I may give it a U shape, or maybe make it zigzag here. Yes, the spacing is perfect for this. Look at this. Nice. And people have commented that I should give a little more TLC to my go-kart courses, but my excuse here is there's no room. So, I can't give it TLC. Let's give it 2 laps because the track is really long. Let's make this yellow because this roller coaster is blue. Don't want to have too many of the same color in one place. And boom. And now we can open it. Boop. And we're not going to know what the stats are until people actually ride it, so let me preemptively charge $8. Speaking of $8, we charged $8 for our top spin, and I have a feeling it may have expired. Let me find it. Top spin. Where be they? Where be ye? Oh no, people are still riding it. That's a good sign. Okay. We should probably add more benches here, though, because of how... I mean, look at the rating on this. Look at the ratings on this thing. 7.94 nausea rating. Good grief. So let's place some benches around the exit to hopefully curb the amount of vomit this generates. Nice. And then maybe some strategically placed first aid rooms. Now, for some reason, it seems like guests never actually use these. Maybe 1 out of 10 guests that actually would need to use it actually notice it and bother to use it, which is really frustrating, but whatever. It is a big upfront cost, $250, but for how many guests they service over their lifespan, maybe after a year, they will do more work than a handyman. Well, I guess the handyman never stops working, but there's no wages involved. It's just an upfront cost versus handyman, which cost $50 per month. So in 5 months, a handyman will cost as much as these do. Yeah, now I'm letting my business mind slip out. Sorry. Let me focus on this game instead. That's why I'm good at this. I mean, I think like a business person. It's probably the reason. Let's get an array of Ferris wheels, which, never mind, enough room right there. Where's this good spot for this? Perhaps over here. Or perhaps not. Wait, no, I could do it here. Maybe. Oh, I don't want it to touch the roller coaster, though. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall, all the king's horses and all the king's men came and made scrambled eggs and celebrated the delicious meal. That sounds horrible. Let me find a spot for this. We already have a Ferris wheel there, so I guess we're not going to make a Ferris wheel array because we just don't have room for it. I mean, technically I have room here, but if I do it, I have room for the entrance or the exit, but not both. Because I guess I could put 2 of them side by side. Let me just do that, 2 side by side. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Let's let that test, build the other one. Different color, spin the opposite direction, that's good. Right, so now, if I, whoops, get this in place, and this in place, how am I going to add more to this? So, what I'm saying is if I had these lined up, I'd need access on the front and the back. So if I were to have an array like this, I'm doing this because I get all my money back for deleting them. If I do this, I can't access the sides for entrances and exits. I can only access the front or the back. Or I mean, yeah, the front and the back. So this wouldn't work. So let's delete this, delete this, delete this, get my money back, and close those. We're going to leave these at $1, as I said, because the stats really can't demand any more than that. What have we, ooh, jungle theming! Yes! We can finally fix the stations that I screwed up on my, yeah, anyway. Let's build some more stuff! Let's look at these. The support limit for these won't let me build those out there, I don't think. Well, maybe if I start them lower. Where's the, where's my bridge? Oh, no, that's too tall. Never mind. Okay, bad idea. But yeah, I could fit something smallish back here, like a wild mouse, if I unlock one. Do I have a wild mouse? I don't think so. Ooh, a Virginia reel. This will fit beautifully. It's a very aesthetic, pretty to look at ride. So let's put the station kind of in the middle, and the number of cars we get for a ride like this is determined by the length of the station. So to maximize throughput and to maximize the number of guests this can service, and thus profit, we're going to make it a really long station. Although I'm going to do it like this, I think. That way we have space for a lift hill. Oops, lift hill needs needs to actually be a lift hill. What am I doing? How tall can this go? Okay, I can go a little bit taller, so let's push this back a little bit so we can get a little more height out of it. Because I don't want multiple lift hills. I'd rather have a single lift hill. Although, as these slow down, I guess I could have a second section. Like, normally I try to avoid that, but if you look at actual real roller coasters, like that famous one that used to be in the UK that got demolished, I forget what it's called, but there's a roller coaster there that had, I think, 3 lift hills? An obscenely long roller coaster. Okay, so 160 to 145. I hope, not 145, oh yeah, 145. I hope that works. But yeah, these roller coasters are not very efficient at conserving momentum. So I can kind of get away with this. Hold on. Let's go with 35. That looks a little quick for comfort. I'm afraid that if we did that, we would potentially fly off the track. I think these can do that? I'm not actually sure. I think they can fall off the track. But yeah, let's have our second lift hill here. Up to maybe a short lift hill. Let's go to 50 feet. Then have a little switchback segment. Just occurred to me I don't actually have room for that. Whoops. Okay, never mind. Hop up and go to 35 feet. No, that doesn't work. Well, darn it. Okay. 40 feet. How about that? Screw that. And, I have backed myself into a corner. What a serious mistake. Although I can go under things if I do this. So if I go straight here, do this, whoops, straight again, then do this, I can pop out right here. Nice. We'll be going pretty quick, but not too quick. So I'll go up so we can go over the guests, although I have a feeling we're not going to make it to 30 feet. we may have to make the lift hill taller. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, I'm just going to do this. Drop down. And hopefully we are sufficiently slow that we're not going to have any impact issues. Not impact, G-force issues. So let's keep that straight. Do this so we can fit more of a station. There we go. Let's turn up this lift hill speed to 5. And let's watch the progress of these. Does this make it up to 30 feet? Oh, that's easy. Never mind. That's good. Okay, no issues at all. So let's get this all sorted. Look at all the money we have. Wow! Oh yeah, look at that. We went from struggling to reach 3,000 a month all the way up to 14,400 last month. And we're already about to do it again. We have half of that and we're only halfway through July. Wow. Okay. Well, that's good to see. Let's get this in place. Oh, fudge bucket. I didn't think that through. Okay. Well, I guess we'll put it there. Well, that's annoying. That means my queue line is shorter. I guess it's okay if this don't have as much support as I prefer, but whatever. Or I could cover it with a girder. Look at this. I grab a girder, paint it brown. We can all just pretend it's made of wood. Good? Good. Just pretend it's made of wood. It looks like metal. Anyway, amazing how you can give it that look. Because it's just a few pixels, but based on that solid single tone, as opposed to the wood where you have multiple different shades of brown that kind of form not a gradient, I don't know, it transitions slowly. It's a more gradual shift in color. It sells the notion, or it sells, that's the wrong word, not notion. It sells the fact that it's metal as opposed to wood, and that's cool. Let's change the dispatch interval to 5 seconds and test this for real. Because it's a Virginia reel. I'm so funny. Not. Let's see how this does. This is July 21st, year 2, so we're not even halfway done. This park is going to be a really long doozy. My goodness. Look at all the people stopping to watch. This is great. I love this. What have we unlocked recently? Oh yeah, there's the jungle theming. So while this is testing, well, I mean, it's not going to test for long. Let me just babysit it. I was going to say, as soon as this is done, let's go and fix all of the entrances to the monorails that I screwed up. Okay, lateral G-forces. Let's see. What do we have? What's the damage? Oh, look at that. Wow, the excitement exceeded the intensity. Not bad. But it did not exceed the nausea. That's concerning. All right. I think we could probably charge $13 for this. I hope. And now let's place some benches. I said stone for Stone Age, but this is jungly, so let's, oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Come back. Close. Move this over. There we go. Now we'll open it. I mean, it wants to retest all over again and redo the stats, but we already know what the results are, so we're good. Place some more benches because of the nausea that will produce, and there we go. Boop. Looks like the ad campaign's finished, so let's restart those. 12 weeks for the park. 12 weeks for the Virginia reel down at the bottom here. 12 weeks. And then free rides on Chairlift 4 this time, why not? And 12 weeks of free hot chocolate. In the middle of July. And where I live, it is 90 degrees Celsius, or not Celsius, my gosh, that would be bad. 90 degrees Fahrenheit, wow, I got that mixed up. I got Celsius on the brain because I've been working with computers, and when you look at computer temps, it's always in Celsius. It's 90 degrees Fahrenheit, got to get that clarified, which is maybe about 40 Celsius? I don't remember, I don't know the conversion off the top of my head. Around 40-ish, 35, 40-ish. Pretty hot, not obscenely hot. Well, yeah, it is pretty obscenely hot based on where the region I live. It doesn't usually get this hot. It was pretty warm. I don't remember what brought me into this topic of conversation. Let's move on before I have blow a gasket in my head or something. Let's have another one of these just as filler to add to the soft guest cap and also to our earning power. All sources of income are good sources of income. As long as it's a net positive. And also pays itself off in a reasonable time frame. Okay, so open this, set it to $2. Let's look at our rides and see which things have 0. So Dinosaur Egg Ride 1 has 0, probably because this is way too expensive. Let's go down to maybe 160, I don't know. What else? Dinosaur Egg Ride 2, no one yet, but I think people will soon. Double Deck, okay, it has people, it's just reloading. Ferris Wheel 1, what's the deal here? Not paying that much is the default price, people! Hey, okay, that's annoying. We have to turn the Ferris wheel prices down. Oh, my forehead. Okay, these ones are okay. But the original one, I think, guests are not willing. They're stingy. They're stingy, I say. That's annoying. Yeah, well. What else is not being ridden because it's too expensive? The monorail. Not paying that much to ride it. Okay, fair enough. It is a little spendy. Let's try $2. Is this monorail 1? Virginia Reel. Nobody? Not paying that much. Okay, apparently it's too expensive. Let's try $10. Fine. $10 it is. Let's try that and see if people are willing to pay that. Cinema. Nobody. Oh, no, there's someone in there. It's just slow. Oh, no, it was reloading. Okay. Dinosaur Egg Ride 1. Still nobody. Want to go in something more thrilling. Oh, they're in line for it. Okay. Well, that's good. So we're doing good. We have 3 roller coasters, 2 of which I built myself, and 1 that came with the park. Oh, wait, no, we have 3. I forgot about this one. We have 3 custom-built roller coasters, although I feel like this one hardly counts because it's so easy to do. What do we have for scenery? We have a gap here that's a little small for a ride, but I might be able to fill it with the Hello Volcano. Too small. What about this? Oh, also too small. Do I have any 4x4 objects? Oh, this one works, I guess. And then the ground around it we will change to be brown. La, 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 la. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, it's a little squarish, so we'll maybe come back and touch up on it. And, I see vandalism. Not good. Let's switch this to this style, just to be different. Lots of vandalism. Oh, goodness, I see why. Lots of vomit along this path here. It seems that we don't have enough benches. I mean, look at all these benches. Apparently that's not enough. Let's grab our handyman. Hire a few more, because clearly they are not enough to... We don't have a sufficient number of them to cover the park. I mean, with an income like this, we can afford a few more hired hands, I think. So, let's fast forward, get a little more running capital to work with, and make plans for a Woody, my favorite roller coaster type in the game. Not because it's the most effective, but it's the prettiest, in my opinion. So, let's put the station maybe back here. Raise it up 10 feet. That's 2 trains, that's what I want. I messed up my fence, but oh well. And look at my income out-earn what I spent. That's a beautiful sight. Let's slow the world down, though. I don't want to end this scenario prematurely. We're building over that. I don't want to do that. Let's push this over by 1 so I go along the side of it. Or maybe over by 2 so I go over this gap here. So, this is where I want to be. Okay. 1 train. 2 trains. Very good. Now we have this sad gap for nothing. And up we go. Whoops, close that. I want this to be big and beautiful, so this started at about 130-ish. Well, it's 10 feet up, so 120 is the ground level. So if we go here, now we're 100 feet tall. Let's go 130 or 120. No, what am I saying? 120. Where did I get 130 from? Drop this all the way. Not like that. Let's go a little further. The reason being I want this to slope evenly. Here we go. Although now I can't do a wider turn, so let's actually make this get shorter. So the interval that works with these steep pieces transitions. You see this? I don't have room to transition there. What if I go up again? Still can't do it, and I think if I go any more, it's where we were before. So let's go to 220. Try this. 225, that's the sweet spot. Okay, so now we have the height we want. So now when I flatten this, it levels out perfectly with the ground, which is exactly what I wanted. On second thought, I don't want that. I want that in the air. That looks silly. So let's go up a little bit. And come out here. So now the track is suspended over the ground. Which looks, in my opinion, a little better. And maybe go diagonal through our support structure here. This is cool. This is what I like to see. Now, if I can plunge this into the ground. Ho, here we go. Is this drop going to be taller than the original drop because it goes into the ground? Let me see. See-through rides. Which tile is that? It's this one. There we go. That's what I wanted. What's that? See-through rides. Turn that off so I can actually see what I'm doing. Let's see. 235, then 215. So this should go to... Not 215. Let's go to 195. Let's go. That doesn't work. Okay. This doesn't work. This doesn't work. Okay. What if I go up? That also doesn't work. Bad idea. Bad idea. So, unless I go out here. Hey, here's an idea. It doesn't work. Never mind. What if I go diagonal again, or maybe do a little zigzag section at high speed? Here we go. Then a gradual drop, followed by this spot, which is being ever so kindly supported by my electric fence, which is, as we all know, a viable structural support. No, it isn't. So, but it's what the best I can do. So let's drop this again. How does this look so far? Oh, it looks all right. But this does look a little awkward, so I'm going to actually end this prematurely, then come out of it before we end up dealing with the electric fence, or for the most part. I think I want this tighter, so let's go tight. And I lost track of my station. There it is. Am I actually lined up? Hold on. See-through rides. That did not help. See-through rides, see-through supports. That also did not help. So if I click on this one, that's this line. We are almost lined up perfectly. So I think what we could do actually is just go with it and use an S-bend to line us up with the station. So let's flatten out. The station was 130, so this needs to be a little taller. Let's have a little extra hill just for fun. 130. Brakes to 18. And then S-bend left. That doesn't work. There's stuff in my way. Crap. I think I should have done it sooner. See-through supports. Oh, I see where what's in the way. So let's maybe brakes here. S-bend sooner. Oh, snap. It's still in the way. Okay, well in that case, we have to go around it all together. Oh, I was 2 tiles over. I was completely wrong. Oh well. Whoops. Let's just break these and swap them out for brakes. Set the last view to 13 for good measure. And boom! This beautiful Woody is ready to test. And look at this. I out-earned what I was spending. I have more than when I started. Look at that. And for some reason my fans are ramping up. My computer's getting hot. Yeah, so that's the thing, is this is such a basic game, that's like not even doing hardly anything. And yet my computer, my gaming PC that I got from Dell, I mean, it's not because it's a Dell, it's because it was a mid-range PC, is struggling to keep up. So I know there's a lot of little AIs running around, 2,000 guests, but still, this game is so basic that it shouldn't be that big a deal to get the fans to ramp up. And I have ambitions to play games that are much more intense than this one. So it was time to get an upgrade. Also because it's fun to do such things. So let's see. I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. That's a head chopper if I've ever seen one. That doesn't look safe. The roller coaster is going to go right through the exit. That's funny. But safety is for safe people, and I'm not a safe person. There we go. Connect that there. Now for the entrance. That is not the entrance. There we go. Wonderful. And again, I forgot the photo section. I am just not on the top of my game today. What the heck? I forgot all about my photo section. What a shame. But it's okay. We're making tons of money. We don't need to worry about it. About 15,000 per month, pretty consistently. A little more than that, actually. So, yeah, we're okay. Let's follow this and see how it does. Up to the top, and down we go. Woo! And a graphics bug right there. That's annoying. And I barely made it up to the top there. I don't think I need that to be banked, but whatever. Once this is loaded up with guests, it'll have more inertia to bring it up to the top of that, so I think we'll be okay. Woohoo! Get into the brakes. Large S bend, and into this station. So, whoops. So let me go. What are the stats? The stats are pretty darn good. Look at that. All right. So $15 for this bad boy. I think we can get away with charging. Boom. Now with this addition to the park, we're going to make absolute bank. We're going to be so rich. So that's done. Let's look at our research. Fruity ice stall. There you go. I could do with that right now. I am so hot. I mean, I am hot. Hello. I mean, it is really hot in my room because I don't have an AC in here. And even if I did, I would not use it because it would ruin the quality of my audio. So no AC for me. It means I'll have to cool off my room when I'm done. That is not where I wanted to put that. What am I doing? Let's put this on the main path where there's lots of people. Like, not facing that way. No. Turn around. Face. There we go. Right there. And we have a vandalism problem in this park because we have a litter problem and a vomit problem. I guess we can see why this is considered a challenging park. We haven't even met our objective yet. I think we need more paths to kind of dilute, for lack of better words, the amount of foot traffic to reduce crowding, which will improve our park rating, and also to reduce vomit, which is a frustrating problem that we're dealing with. So let's... that was a mistake. Or I guess this could actually be our double connection. There we go. Yeah, that works. That works. And then we could place maybe another bathroom here. 30 cents. Love it. Let's get some bathrooms over here. I kind of forgot about them. And this side of the park. A bathroom here. Maybe one more over here. What was I doing? Right. Bathroom. La, 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 la. Although it looks like no one is actually walking in this part. So let's try again. Close it. And put it there. Very good. Oh yeah, this area is a lot better. So let's highlight path issues. That's this, I think. Highlight path issues for vandalism. I don't see any vandalism over here. Oh, there's some. There's some. Let's replace it with a different style of bench. Just for variety's sake. But I suspect that this side is going to be a bit worse. Yep, a bit worse. Oh gosh. Where are my handymen? What are they doing? Do they show up on this view? Are they all on the other side of the park? Why did they all end up over here? That's weird. Well, I guess I see why there's so much litter and vomit over here. It's because our handymen are all on one side of the park. That's weird. Huh. I guess the game just defaulted to that side of the park and dropped them all there. So let's close that and grab a handful of these guys. No, not you people. The handyman. No, 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 not you. All right, folks. You are coming with me. Oh, I just remembered it's because they could probably walk over there of their own volition. Right. Great. But, oh well. We'll just, temporary fix. A quick fix. Clean up this mess. This absolute disaster. And hopefully that'll improve our park rating, which is not where I would like it to be. Okay. Highlight path issues. Okie dokie. We have a log flume, which is a very powerful tool to earn a lot of money. And I see a handful of blank spots we could potentially fit it, like over here. So let's place it here. Place it right there. Okay, now for a long drop here. S-bend for no reason. S-bend for no reason again. That's cool. Okay. Let's have another drop here. Put a photo section at the bottom of that one. Yeah, for the first time I finally remembered a photo section. Look at me. I've completely lost my touch. And end. So not excessively big, but certainly not small. And definitely primed to make lots of money. That's all that matters after all. Getting rich. That's the purpose in life. I am just kidding. That is not the purpose in life. Don't freak out in the comments. I like the joke, but you know, the internet is a weird place and people just take everything literally. My gosh. Let's try purple boats, just to be different. A darker shade of purple. That doesn't show up too well. Let's try this shade. Oh, I like that. What is this? Violet versus bright purple. Yeah, let's do the violet. Nice. And this dispatch interval needs to be reduced. And I'm going to guess that we could probably charge $12 for this, so 12, and set the photo to $3.50. Nice. And it looks like people are leaving. Did these? Oh, they finished. That's why. It's because these wrapped up. Let's advertise a corkscrew for 12 weeks. Free food and drink. Let's do free burgers because I'm generous. Free burgers for everyone. Yes. And free rides on the dinosaur egg. Woo! Let's look at our rides and see what doesn't have people. The corkscrew roller coaster. Too expensive at $12, so let's reduce it to maybe 10. It's probably the best we can do there. So that's corkscrew. Enterprise 1. Way too expensive. I can't believe I missed that. let's try $3. Maybe that'll stick her. Inverted impulse coaster. I was well, if we look here... Oh yeah, this is losing money. It's earned $15,000 total so far, but that's good. Let's change this to... I meant to type 12, but whatever. $11, whatever. That's this one. Log flume is still testing. The top spin... Probably too expensive. Yep, I was afraid of that. Let's slash that. Cut it in half. $4. Still testing. Oh, the boats are backed up. Okay, well. There we go. And only 4 excitement and 2 intensity. Why is it that I can charge $12 and people will pay it? Look at this guy. Look at this chum. He's got a green shirt and a green balloon. That's cool. Hey, that reminds me. Do we have t-shirts? No, but we have hats. Let's sell khaki hats. Stinky khaki hats. That's what we're going to name this place. Let's give it a nice tan color. Is that this? No, this color. Tan hats. Khaki hats. I don't actually know how to spell that. Oh, I think it's a... Khaki? I am probably butchering the spelling so wrong, so whatever. Maybe we'll pretend that it's on purpose. It's like it's a joke or something. Right, khaki hats. Come and get your khaki hats for $150? No! Let's try $250. Actually make a profit with those. And I feel like I'd prefer those be brown. Like leather hats. So leather hats with khaki shirts. So we'll sell this. Make these khaki color. Because, you know, like dinosaur people. Let's try 450. That may be a bit much, but we'll see if people are willing to pay that. So far, no. I see a lot of people paying for the bathroom, which is good. This bathroom is actually turning out a profit. Nice. So it's not just a drain on resources. It's actually doing something for us. That's great. That's funny. 12 weeks remaining on all of those. Well, what else do I have? I have stand-up roller coaster, twister, flying roller coaster. That's a fun one. I may have to start building over the chasm to really flesh this park out. And we have $30,000 to play with, so I mean, no reason not to. So let's put a flying roller coaster with pterodactyl trains. Oh wait, no. That's what this is, isn't it? Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay, so we're not going to do that. I don't want to undercut that one. We need variety. Let's try this one. The suspended swinging coaster. The entrance we'll put over here, I think. Raise this up to 15 feet up, which I think is about 5 meters, roughly. I broke the fence, darn it. I know that the station needs to be really long to have multiple trains. I think we're just going to block break it because I don't want to make the station any longer than it already is. I thought this was sharing space with that. Okay, well, that's good to know. Too high for supports. I was afraid of that. Okay, I guess we don't even need supports. Let's just drop immediately. Or not. Helix. Helix down. Right. Too high for support. What? Okay. This, I have a feeling, is going to be a headache. There we go. Now I can get down. Woo! Dodge all the foliage. From 130 to 90, that's a 40-foot difference, so we'll be okay. Helix, up? Okay, yeah, there's a tree in the way, it looks like. Oh, I actually broke the scenery, look at that. Cool. Okay, from 90 to 70. This has ventured really far from where it started, so let's maybe work our way back. Back up to 70 again. $70 a third time, and now I need to not do that anymore. Let's actually, here's an idea. Let's punch a hole in the rock. Yes, just like this. And that didn't work. And that likewise didn't work. What about an S-bend? There we go. Station's over there, so let's work our way up. Not that way. That doesn't work. Nor does that way. Let me think this through. If we come out like this, whoops, go straight. No, straight. Oh, I messed up my S-bend. That's what I did. Okay, left. And chain lift. That doesn't work. No! Wait, I can do this. No! That doesn't work either. Well, shoot. I gotta do this a little sooner. So let's push this back a little bit. So I have a little more wiggle room. That's a tree. Okay. Okay. I see how it's gonna be, game. Want to be difficult? I can be even more difficult. Watch me completely crush this place. Actually, do you remember the previous video I did? I like doubled the objective in well, yeah, it was really cool. Definitely go check it out. It was a lot of fun. This is going to be tricky. Okay. Okay, fine. We're going to have some fun here. Let's do this. Oh, I think I found the solution to my problem. Yeah, there we go. Why didn't I think of that? That's such an obvious solution. Huh. Alright, well, we're back. And we can maybe not do that. I don't want to mess up that fence. Let's go to 35. Drop down so we have some speed. And we have completed the circuit. And I forgot about block brakes. Block brakes are a thing, that's right. Block brakes. Now we can place our entrance and our exit in place and test this thing. And also change the color, because I'm not digging this. Black and blue like a bruise. What about black and red? I suppose. Not the trains, though. Let's make these yellow. Yellow and violet, like vipers. Or no, yellow and black with purple restraints. Now it's like a viper. Not a viper. A snake. A poisonous snake. Let's adjust the lift speed to the maximum of 6 miles per hour and test. Let's hop aboard train 1 and let's do this. We have 2,200 guests in the park. It is towards the beginning of year 3. And after spending all this money on this roller coaster, look at all the money we have left over. This is what I meant when I'm saying the second half of year 3 and all of year 4 are going to be absolutely crazy for how much money we're going to have. Because the more guests we attract to the park, the more money we make, because they're all spending money the whole time they're here. So, yeah, this park is going to get really fleshed out, really filled up really fast. Unless I run out of time, which is a possibility because I kept speeding up. But I don't want to be here all night. I started recording late because I was working on my computer today. I built the computer. Then what I had to do was go into the BIOS and update the BIOS because my DDR5 memory, my RAM, if I boost it, it basically, because it's newer than the BIOS on my motherboard, there's instability issues, and that's kind of just part of, it's kind of industry standard at this point. I don't know how technology has regressed like that, but basically I had to update the BIOS, then I could go install Windows, and having installed Windows, then I could go back to the BIOS and speed up the RAM, and then install all my drivers on the operating system and everything. So it's ready to go. I just haven't installed all my games and moved all my files over yet, like project files in DaVinci Resolve. So next video after this one will probably be recorded and edited on my new workstation. So I'm really excited. Oh, why did I close this? Whoops. No, don't open. Nice stats. Lucky intensity. 777. Jackpot. Okay. $14. Actually, I could probably charge $15. Let me charge $15 for that. Also, as I said earlier, I actually filmed myself building the PC, which made the process take a bit longer because I had to set up my shots. But troubleshooting, trying to figure out what was wrong when things didn't work, all just a big process, and I haven't sat down to edit the footage yet, so I don't know how good it is, but I imagine it'll be very cool and very fun, so I expect to release that as a video soon. I'm expecting to release it on this channel, but I don't actually know if I will, or if I'll put it on the other channel, Brian Touches Grass. We'll see about that. But yeah, that's something to look out for as well. That is coming. It's going to be fun. More cash machines. I don't want to be limited in how much money I can earn. How much is this doing? 22,000 per hour? That's good to see. What about our Wood Buddy? Woody the Duty. Wow, 35,000 per hour. Nice. What about this? Pterodactyl. Not you, Tabitha. 12,000. That's embarrassing. Okay. How many trains do I have? Just one. Well, that explains it. Yeah, this is a slow roller coaster. Okay, whatever. This one is generating 22,000 per hour, and I need to slow down the dispatch interval, because look at this, they're all backed up. So that'll probably speed up the income from 22 to maybe 25-ish thousand, since we'll be dispatching people faster. Not held up. Although I do see empty boats, so maybe not. Maybe that's not an issue at all, after all. I know I need to pack a lot more things into the park, but I want to decorate. Let's get a volcano, because volcanoes are cool. Maybe right here. Why are these trees all symmetrical like that? What the heck? Alright, let's put some jungly things around it. Different styles of trees. Cool. Okay, I got my decoration fix. Let's build more stuff. Let's build, what are we working on? The inverted roller coaster. Okay, let's build a twister. Twisters are cool, compact, and fit pretty much anywhere you want them to fit. So let's place this right up in the front of this park. Right up front and center. We will put the entrance here. What is that color? Oh my gosh, what the heck? Let's go with orange. Orange and blue. Good old classic color scheme. Just like Goliath from the Six Flags Park. Well, one of the Goliaths. There's actually more than one Goliath. Switch this to plain so I can see what I'm doing. One train, so I need that tile. Okay. Booster. That looks like a G-force problem, so let's actually roll this. Is one booster enough for a loop, I wonder? I am afraid not. Oh, here's an idea. Booster, corkscrew left again, and more boosters. Woohoo! Is this enough for a large half loop? Probably not, but I'm going to try, just because. Oh, that's plenty. Alright. So, corkscrew left again, and then half loop left, and then loop over. This is cool. So now we're going through the little corkscrew thing we did. Oh, that doesn't work. That is too tall. That doesn't work. Okay, now we're going to want to put brakes here, although it's still possible if the brakes fail, it could still crash. But I'm not going to put a block brake on. That would just be all kinds of complicated, and we would only get one train anyway because we only have one block section. So the only option is continuous circuit with brakes. All right, let's test it. Oh, I forgot. I always forget this step. Get our entrance on. Okay, I can breathe. Let's follow this on main view and see how she does. And watch our our vertical G's. Or no, I took those corkscrews a little fast. Maybe we shouldn't be worried? Nah, it's alright. There we go. Let's make these trains red. With white. No, I like the gray. Okay. There we go. Stat-wise, not bad. The excitement is still lower than the intensity for some reason, which is disappointing, but it's still good enough. There we go. Now the exit doesn't fit here unless I do that, so I guess whatever, we'll do that. No biggie. Nice stats, as I said. Let's change this to $15 and see if anyone will pay for it. Whoops. $15, is that too much to ask? Anybody? Somebody? Any takers? Hey, we're almost to our objective. We have 2,400 out of the 2,300 required. And every roller coaster we build adds about a soft guest cap addition of about 85 guests, potentially. So all of our ad campaigns are working for us, bringing people into the park, and also all the rides we're building. Everything is lifting the soft guest cap higher, ensuring we get more people into the park. And shelf 1 still has been fixed. We may need more mechanics. Oh yeah, 5's not nearly enough. I completely forgot about that. Okay, there's a taker. No thoughts, so it's not because it's... Okay, there we go. Now people are finding it. So I'll put that in the back burner. Let's build some flat rides. Maybe another one of these. Let's go 220 feet tall. and set this to, I think it was 72 miles per hour is what we wanted for that. Crash, crash. No crash, crash. In fact, it's too short. There we go. Test. All right, now to set this part up. No, 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 not there. Right here. There we go. Okay, now we can open it with these stats. Very good. And as a new one, we can probably charge $8 because we already have one, so I can't charge as much as I normally would. Still a lot for a flat ride. Wait a minute. This one is still earning... Huh? It was earning $12. Maybe that's no longer true because I built a new one. But let's change this one to $8 and maybe leave this one at $10. Hello. I think we can actually do that. $10. Look at that. They're all paying it. Suckers! I mean, welcome to my ride. Right. Let's make this white. They're both white. This one has a yellow core. Let's give it a second color scheme of blue. So the station would be blue, and then, whoops, alternate these colors. Up we go, like this, just like escape hatch. And fix our mistake. And then for this one, same deal. We're going to change the core to yellow, I think. And then color scheme 1 will be red. Although this should be still yellow. There we go, cool. Fix that part. Wait, are these different heights? I think they're different heights. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway, good to see our go-kart's doing well. What even are these cars? Caveman cars? That's an oxymoron if I've ever heard one. Right. What else do we have that I haven't built? I think we've built all of these at least once. We haven't built all of these. We don't have a maze yet. So let's build a little maze somewhere. The amazing maze. Let's start it right up against the path like this. Then here is where the entrance will be. The thing with mazes in this game is you can't make them too difficult, because the guests are completely hopeless when it comes to finding their way out of a maze. So you can make it look complicated, like what I'm doing, lots of turns and changes in direction, but for the most part, it has to be pretty basic and pretty easy for the guests to find their way out. Or else, they'll get stuck, it'll tank your park rating, and all kinds of bad things. So, here we are. One little dead end, just to make things interesting, although that might actually be too much, come to think of it. Because guests... Whoops, I don't want to go out there. Because the guests in this game suck at mazes. Then here's where the exit will be, and then just to spice things up, we'll add a little rung here, like a fork. But it won't look like the fork once we get the entrance on. Connect to the right side. There we go. And I don't need a queue line. The throughput doesn't really warrant one. Let's allow up to the max number of 64 people into this maze. And what style of these will be? Let's go with wooden fences. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I like that. That looks nice. Then maybe a wooden entrance, just to keep things interesting. We have too many jungle entrances. Let's make this one wooden, except this one's plain. Wooden. This one too. Let's make this one jungle. And I said earlier I was going to try to fix the canopies on these, on the monorail entrances, and I completely forgot. So let's go in here and grab our jungle style stuff. Hey, why can't I copy the high here? There we go. So delete that one. Then we have these things supporting it, but they're not tall enough to reach it. So we can add this. Is this the right height? Oh, look at that! It is perfect. It's the right color too. Doesn't work there because that's the exit. Here we go. That was way too much effort. I don't want to do that to the other ones. I am so tired. I started recording this video so late because I spent so much time with my computer. I finished building it and I troubleshot today, got all the stuff installed, but then I had to put it all away. Then I took pictures for the thumbnail of the video I'll eventually create with it. It is 10:40 p.m. right now, and we're only halfway through year 3, so I am so tired. I'm trying to stay energetic, but gosh, it's a slog. It's an absolute slog because I'm determined to record today because today is Saturday and I need to publish on Monday, and I don't have a lot of time tomorrow to edit, to record. I have time tomorrow to edit, but not to record and edit. So this is my time now to actually do this. So it had to be done, but here I am suffering the consequences of my choices, that being building a computer. But I mean, I had to do it eventually, so whatever. Let's open this and leave it at the default. I'm not going to charge more than that, whatever. I think what we need to do now is just, we have a lot of roller coasters built. I think we just need to build a lot of flat rides and flesh out the rest of our space. Maybe a few motion simulators. I'm not going to bother with the queue line on these. Let's just have a whole lineup. Thrill riders, a little more exciting. And here's the cool thing, is in real life, if you go to like a place that has motion simulators, there's usually multiple of them lined up. It's not just one. So this isn't even unrealistic. This is exactly how you would find it out in the real world. And what's with the colors? These two are the same. Okay, I guess they're different enough. Whatever. Different enough to my satisfaction. Do we have any new? We don't. Okay. Car ride. Okay, we're working on shops and stalls, roller coasters, and gentle rides. So no more thrill rides for us. This is it. This is all we get. I suppose we could add another top spin. Why not? Look at all these people. And set this to berserk mode to satisfy the thrill seekers, the crazy people in this park. Well, not $26. Whoops, I meant to $6. Nice. Okay, this is broken still. Where are you, handyman? Oh, you're far away. Let me help you out, dude. Let me bring you to your destination. Unless it's a pathfinding bug. Sometimes it happens when they're trying to pathfind to a specific ride, then they just get lost and wander off. It's kind of annoying, but whatever. Here we go. 70,000. Holy smoke. What have we done? Look at the park value. Good grief. And we are still earning money shooting out of our ears. Let's restart these and advertise the wooden roller coaster this time. I don't think I ever advertised it. Let's advertise the woody. Advertise free fried chicken. And free rides on the observation tower. Number 2. We are almost to the objective. We have 2,500 guests, just shy of. Let's get more food stalls, actually. We don't have as many as we could. Let's get cotton candy. Yummy! Change the price to, $1.20. It's probably fair. Oh, we have drinks. Nice. Finally. Same price to a park. Actually, this might be a little spendy. Let's turn it down. 110. And I have a feeling no one's actually going to use them because of the double path setup. Well, they might head to it if they're hungry for something, so... Oh, there we go. People are buying it. Never mind, no issue. Let's have some stuff here with the balloons, like funnel cakes. Delicious deep-fried funnel cakes. And, coffee. Because it's raining and it's cold. It's a lot of green umbrellas. Okay, here's a little strip I could possibly put some stalls. So let's place hot dogs. Boom. Set that to 140-ish. 150, why not? There, 150. There we go. And sunglasses. Haven't sold any of those yet. Is 250 too much, I wonder? Any thoughts? Any takers? Somebody? Anybody? A few people bumped into it, but they didn't leave a comment, so... speaking of comment, be sure to comment below the things you enjoy about this video. And like the video for sure. I always ask at the very end of the video, but I don't think literally anyone, hardly at all, actually watches to the very end. Maybe a tiny, tiny minority. So here's your reminder. If you're a regular viewer of this channel and you appreciate this content, it would mean a lot to me if you could show that appreciation by subscribing. It would help me grow the channel, help me help earn more money for one thing. It would be more successful, and it also is very validating to me as a person to see that someone appreciates the work that I put into this. So if you want to show that to me as an act of kindness, be sure to do that. Let me see. I think that's it for stalls. What else can we build today? More roller coasters. We have this already. Water coaster is kind of a janky thing to work with. I don't like them very much. We have the inverted roller coaster. This one lends itself well to being very, very large. So let's place this. I kind of want to save these pockets for smaller roller coasters. Let's put the station in this little strip. Build it up to go over the canyon. So one, oh, not that tall. Or I guess it could be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 train, 2 trains. There we go. This is one where I will go up despite the giant cliff. Because this is an absolute monster. Let's go with a large loop. Woohoo! I wonder if we can interlock these. Large loop left. Nope. What about large loop left? Maybe? No. Okay. What if I go back up a little bit? Maybe we're too low. It seems like it's harder to interlock these large loops compared to the smaller ones. Maybe I'm not in the right spot. Maybe I need to straighten out. Left, right, nope. Maybe here. Left, right, no! Okay. I don't think I can do it. Not possible. Although, as an experiment, real quick, let me, just to see if it's something that's even possible to do. Let's just, finagle our way over here. Oh, hello. Other way. Or we just do this. So we changed elevation by 20 feet? How does that work? Whoops. I think we need to go up taller, actually. And I don't even know if we're lined up. As far as, okay, whoops, wrong way. Let's go do this. Okay, we're still too low, so let's make this wider. Actually, all of it wider. Okay, now we're 40 feet higher. Still in the way. Am I misaligned, or is it because it's too low? Still too low. Okay, so how about 50 feet taller? Oops. So that's 135. This is 165. That's 30 feet taller. 40. Maybe I was. Hold on a minute. Wow. I guess you just can't do that. Huh. Or if there's a method, I just can't figure it out. So, back to where we were. I guess we're not going to interlock those, which is a shame. Would have been cool. Oops. And why is this black? Let's make this yellow. That is not yellow. Yellow, maybe with black supports, like a bumblebee. I like that color scheme. Black and yellow is cool. We could double this, I suppose. What a giant pretzel. And unfortunately the scale of this thing doesn't lend itself well to... This turn is the wider turn, but I can't make it any wider than it is. The scale, to me, would look better if I... Whoops. If I... Hold on, let me do this. If I did this kind of turn, but you can't slope these. Unless you do some kind of open RCT2 witchcraft, because they've actually modded some things, and that's one of the cool things you can do. I think the Giga Coaster can do it now, as well as a roller coaster type that was added in Open RCT2, which is the RMC Hybrid Coaster, which is a fitting addition. Very cool roller coaster, but it's capable of that, but most of the vanilla roller coasters cannot do that. So we're stuck with what we're stuck with. So really large roller coasters are stuck with turns that seem like they're way too tight. Oh well, it is what it is. I can't complain too much. What was the height we started? 175 feet tall. So 135 twice. Right down to the ground. That doesn't work. Oh, that didn't work. I'm not sure what I was trying to accomplish there, but... What spot am I lined up with? Oh, that's perfect. Are we right alongside it? Wow. Nice. All right. Well, here we are. Let's have some more hills on this. These ones are a little shorter than the previous ones because, you know, conservation of energy. It doesn't stay the same speed forever. It loses momentum because of friction. It's not 100% efficient, so each subsequent hill has to be shorter than the one before it. But even being technically shorter isn't enough. It may have to be a certain amount shorter. Although for me, a usually good rule of thumb is about 10 feet or so. Although if we have an initial hill that's 175, and then you drop 25 feet, then 135, you're going to be hauling over that. So that's why I did it twice. Because I'm not really worried about running out of juice, running out of steam on those sections. These roller coasters they don't even look that good. They're so simple. Oh well. It's because I don't have a lot of options. I'm just building down in this canyon here. Let's loop again for fun. And back up to the surface. I'm so tired, my gosh. And hungry. I also like to complain. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop. There's only 1 year roughly left anyway. Also, I can just fast forward this. I am so drained. My goodness. I think I should have just made an announcement that the next video would be late. That didn't make it. Hey, come back. No, 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 no. Come back. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Why didn't I make it? Alright, I guess we have to finish the lift hill. Okay, back down to 135. There we go. So 2 trains. Let's get our entrance and our exit in place. And fire it up. Oh wait, I forgot. I need to change the lift hill speed. So close, hold your horses. Turn up the lift hill speed. And try again. Let's follow the main view and watch our G-forces to make sure this isn't too extreme and enjoy the ride. I'm going to take a sip of water. And probably mute the sound because I don't want you hearing it because it sounds terrible. And I'm back. That's the cool power of a video editor. You can selectively mute certain parts of the clip without muting everything because I have the audio of the game on a separate track to the audio of my voice. And that's a cool thing you can do with OBS. So if you're an aspiring YouTuber but you can't figure out how to do that, go into the settings and you can actually, I think it's in the output, the audio output. Oh no. No, 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 no. Crash incoming. Did I not put a lift hill on these? Or did this just not get high enough? I think there is a lift hill on there. Yeah, you can see it's there. So it's just well, shoot, that doesn't work. In that case, we have to make some adjustments. guess what I could do is, in this way, in this manner, I ensure that it doesn't crawl to the station. It actually has some momentum as it goes there. See, there it goes. Just a little baby hill there. And if we watch the ghost train, just barely caught. Barely, barely, barely. But I think if it's loaded up with guests, it'll have a little more inertia, so we'll be okay. While that's testing, let's grab this and set up our entrance. And there we go. Let's fast forward. I'm not patient enough to let this run out the regular way. I'm so tired. Woo! I built a whole freaking computer. And filmed it. What was I thinking? I should have just built it. But whatever, there's some good content in it. And for maybe any aspiring YouTubers who are interested in, or not even YouTubers, just people in general, interested in building a computer, you might find value in it. And seeing the struggles that I had and the mistakes I made and the troubleshooting it took to fix them, that's meant to be yellow, not bright yellow. Okay, good stats. We could probably easily charge $15 for this. Boom! Come on down, my friends, and ride this crazy roller coaster, which looks diminutive relative to the scale of this canyon. We almost have $1,000 or $100,000. I can't even outspend what I'm earning. Look at this. This is my point. Is these parks are scalable. The more you build, the more you earn. And it gets to the point that I can't build fast enough to outspend what I'm earning. It's just crazy. Absolutely bonkers. Okay, we're getting a new gentle ride. Looks like it's going to be... Oh, we got a candy apple stall. Cute! Let's sell candy apples. Yummy! Set this to $1. Not that it matters. I'm making so much money, I don't think it matters anyway. Let's build... What else do I not have? I think I have all of the shop install varieties. Another one of these won't hurt. Now that I can afford it, we can place these everywhere. Try to lighten the load off of our handyman and raise our park rating up. Look at our park rating. It's not even that good anymore. I mean, it's high, but it's not maxed out. And I'm not satisfied unless it's maxed out. Let's put a bathroom on the other side. Okay, another one of these. Maybe we should put one by the exit of every roller coaster. Like right there. Oh, holy vomit. Holy, holy vomit. Hello. Handyman, come clean this mess, please! Before it turns into vandalism. Unless it's already vandalism, let me see. Surprisingly not. We're actually okay. Our handymen are staying on top of it. I mean, not quite. There's still nasty messes everywhere, but I don't see any vandalism happening, so that's a good sign. Oh, here's the vandalism. Yuck. I hate vandalism. Okay, you're busy. This guy's covering this stuff by the look of it. So let's fix this, and fix all of our trash bins. I like how it disappears as he fixes it. It's so gratifying. A little bit more vandalism. Boop. Fixed that one. Booyah! Now I know we have a lot, but a few more wouldn't hurt, and we have the cash to fund them, so... Oh, that looks new. I don't think that was there a second ago. So let's fix it. Kablooey. Oh, and this one too. I think we're watching it happen in real time. If you just watch the screen, I keep looking away to look at my menus, but if I watch the screen... Oh yeah, right there. Boom! It just popped out of nowhere. Literally after I fixed it. So if I do this, we have a vandal somewhere in that crowd. This path is disgusting. We have a lot of vandals. Wow. This path is disgusting. Where are you at? Where is it gross? I can't see anything. See-through rides. Not vehicles. See-through rides as a whole. See-through scenery. See-through guests. Why am I even doing this? Let me just do the easy thing and highlight path issues. Oh, yep. Little hot pocket of nasty right there. Hot pocket. Gross. And bring back the world. Hold on a second. Bring back the world, I say. And the park rating is rising. That's a good sign. Is this too hard? Nope, that's good. Okay. Not too hard. They're finding their way out just fine. We have 6 figures of cash. That is awesome. All because of these silly cash machines. This is so broken. So broken, I tell you. Another Enterprise wouldn't hurt. I am so tired, my gosh. If my eyes start drooping, you know I fell asleep. I mean, I guess you wouldn't see it. You don't see me, but... I can't, I swear. I might take a break and grab a snack. I'm also hungry. You won't see it, because I'll just edit that part out, but that's what's on my mind at the moment. Woohoo! Look at it go! $4 for the new ride. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to pause here. I'm going to pause here because I am so obscenely tired, and I'm also extremely hungry because it's been a while since I ate dinner, so I'm going to finish recording this tomorrow. I do have time since most of the recording is done now. It's basically the end of year 3, so I just have to finish this up tomorrow and then edit. So this will look seamless to you, but I'll see you tomorrow. And we're back, and I am rejuvenated and vibrant and full of life. I have had a chance to sleep and work on some things today, and now I'm back to make this right. I was actually thinking about what I was doing yesterday, and I feel like I was kind of just going through the motions. Just plopping down roller coasters. I mean, some of these roller coasters are impressive. Like, this is a nice one here. But I still have a year to work and $100,000 that I can't even get through. I'm earning it faster than I can spend it. And despite all these limited flat spaces, look at all this open space. I mean, it's not going to look bad if I put roller coasters down there, so we need to shape up, or I need to shape up, and build some proper rides. Proper impressive rides, and that's alliteration. Do I have a hypercoaster? I wish I could have a hypercoaster. Or a hyper twister, I mean. Or a giga. A giga coaster would be sick. Because those have a really high support limit. Most of these, like this one here, maybe doesn't have the best support limit. Well, let me see. Another flying roller coaster would be fun. I know I decided not to make one, but I'm going to amend what I said and make one anyway. Let's place it here. Line up the... make this tall enough. Actually, I should probably be careful. I only have limited spaces to actually put these stations. So maybe if I start in this corner, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 train. Still 1 train. 2 trains. There we go. So come out. Go up. And that's too high for supports too. Well, gosh darn it. I guess I should eat my words and realize that actually was... No! Well, I can't adjust that, so... Oh well, I guess I'll make this lift hill a little shorter and have this drop off more abruptly into the pit of despair. Okay, how high do we start? That's 160. So this... 140, that's easy. That's fine. Okay. Back down again. Looks like I can't touch the ground. And, I have no special objects if I go here. So let's go up again to 120. It looks like the depth of the water doesn't let me go any higher than that, but that's fitting. 20 feet shorter than the previous hill. And now we can start to have some fun. Let's do a kind of a inverted loop situationarium. Chairlift is in the way. Well, get out of the way. I'm just kidding. Let's do the opposite of that and go this way. Then turn around. Right down to the water at -5 feet. Nice. And I think I should be flipped over, but if I come here, do I have room to... I don't think I do. Okay, so half loop, regular half loop. Where is that? Because a quarter loop, that's not what I want. I want the small half loop. Hey! Land not owned by park. How big is this? Is that 4 tiles long? If I come down to here, if I was to put it here, it would probably be, the G-forces would be too strong. So let's add 1 more tile there. Small half loop. Okay, how fast is that? It's a little quick, but it might be okay. I don't know. But I think we are kind of stuck. That was a bad idea. So let's, yeah, that doesn't work either. Okay, so change of plans. We're going to, instead of going down to the ground level, we're going to turn like this. And start working our way back. That's too tall for support, so we're, wait. Oh, no, it's not too tall. I crashed into myself. What am I doing? I wonder if I can go through the pretzel. Although if I do that, it'll look funny. So let's not ruin the pretzel of destiny here. So this doesn't work. Do I have anything I can do here? Like twists? I don't know how twists affect the G-forces, so I'm not sure if that will be an issue. So let's try it just on a whim. See if this will pass. That is a fast hill, my goodness. I think in realism, a twist like this would have some pretty crazy lateral G-force. There's a tree there. But in practice here in this game, it may not. I don't remember. It might. It might. Or maybe what I can do is maybe I can dodge this. If I loop, half loop, left, not left, right. Yes! Ho ho! I dodged it. I am a genius, but only in my mind, my young Padawan learner. Conceited and full of pride, I say. Let me see. Can I punch a hole in this cliff? Oh yeah, that looks good. Not too fast over the top of that hill. I feel like most of these roller coasters are kind of going to look the same. Just a bunch of big hills. Not much else going on. Uh-oh. Let's flatten out here, and now we are underground. So if we twist... Do I get quarter loops? Okay, so we could pop out here if I do this right. So what we're going to do is put... There we go. There we go. Hello. Ho ho ho. I wish... Oh, whoops, not exit. No. Come back. I wish I could twist and turn here, but I don't think I can. The only thing I can do is a quarter loop. So, we're not going to do that. We're going to... loop, I guess? I don't know. Do I have the speed for that? This one's 100 feet tall. We may have run out of steam, run out of juice to pull that off. What if I quarter loop out of this? Oh, that looks funky. That looks real funky. Things are in the way. Which part of it is in the way? I think it's the loop itself in the way, because we're not touching this part of the track over there, so... If we do this... Okay, now that part is in the way. Well, shoot, that's not going to work. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. What if I go right? Quarter loop, that doesn't work either. Do we have corkscrews? We do not. Okay. So if I twist out of it like this... God, I don't know what to do. Quarter loop? Quarter loop. Whoa, really? Did I really just pull... Oh, hello! I pulled it off! Look at that! Hey! And I think what we could do is connect to the station back there. So let's work our way up again. And, oh, we need to flip over. I forgot. Okay, let's maybe, once we go in a little bit, put a half loop there. I'm not sure if we're going to have a lot of momentum here. So, but I think we'll be going decently fast. I guess we could just watch the ghost train and see what it does. Here it comes. I have a feeling the intensity on this is going to be way too high. Oh, look at that. We are 40 guests away from winning the objective of getting 2,700 guests. This is a weird looking loop. Look what I did. Oh yeah, nice and gentle over that loop. We could make it a little taller actually, just to play it safe. Okay. Now I could pop out here, or I could try to pop out over there, though I have a feeling popping out over here may not be a viable option. Because not only do we have to have transition pieces from sloped to level, but we also have to turn. Maybe if I build backwards here, if I do this. Yeah, that's not going to work. So this has to turn over the track or the path here. So why can I see that? I should not be able to see that. What the heck? So this Open RCT2 did improve the game, but it also added some of its own issues, clearly. Hello. There we are. Is that supposed to be a lift hill? Hey. Wow, tough crowd. And is this lined up? I don't think so. I messed up my bones. Okay, I think we had enough speed, actually, that I could potentially get away with going up steep initially, and then catching it with the chain. But then maybe pushing it a little bit. I'm not sure. Then turn. Let's actually go up one more tile. I can't do that. Never mind. Okay. So flatten out here. Break this. There we go. This is a complete circuit. I didn't think through the fact that there are shops and stalls here, so this is going to be tricky to get the entrances and exits sorted. Oh well, silly me. We'll just make it work. We have the power within us. And we already have a blue roller coaster, so I'm going to make this one green. Is this going to blend in down here? It totally is. How about pink? Or what about pink and green? Like a poisonous serpent or something. What if I swap these? Make that part pink and the middle part green. It stands out a little more. I think I'm going to leave the color of the supports. I wouldn't have picked that myself, but I kind of like it. So let's test this for real. Or no, stop. I forgot. I got to change the lift hill speed. 6 miles per hour. Now let's test it. Taste it. Test it. What am I saying? Woo! Let's do this. Get me over the edge. Oh, yeah. Yee-hoo! Nice and easy through those loops. Let's watch the lateral G's as we go through the twist to make sure that doesn't freaking kill us. Oh, I think it killed us. Oh no! That scraps the whole design. Well, I'll probably have to revise that. But first, let's just see what the results are. Maybe we'll have a passable rating. I'd rather not spend the time to fix it. Oh, that's a problem. That is a problem. Okay, so big problems that need revisions. First, I doubt that this will work. The twist. So let's revise this whole section and just do what we should have done from the get-go. Let's just make this wider. And how tall were we? Let's go to 120. And then flip over with this, which actually dropped us lower. That was weird. Or made us go higher, I mean. So let's maybe revise how we connect to this spot. Pull this back, remove that one. No, not that. Go down. Oh, I'm not even lined up. What am I doing? Huh. I think if we, oh, that's right, because these large loops are actually 3 tiles wide, not 2 tiles wide. So I think what we can do now is do this. Let's go right. And do another pretzel. So now we are lined up with where we need to go. Now we just need to flip the train over. Hey! Darn tree! We need to flip the train over, Pop up again. Still in the way. All right, that's fine. I see how it is. This pretzel will be wonky looking instead of proper the way it should be. Ooh, popcorn. Let's put those by our cinema, but later. First, I gotta get this sorted. We need to flip this over. So let's maybe do that at the top of one of these little hills to ensure that we don't have any excessive G-force. So inline twist. Now we are 25 or 125 feet up. Did I overshoot it? I think I overshot it. Oh no! No! How did I make that mistake? Crap. Here's an idea. What I'll do is just scrap the whole thing. Scrap the whole thing. We pop down here, and if I stick with only this one... Oh no, come back. Only this one. Do I have room to turn around here? Nope. Doesn't look like it. How did I make this mistake? Whoops. Go up. And that's the same problem we had before. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, we need to revise this whole segment. Because I am a spoon, apparently. Let's just go down straight here. Back to 120. Let's loop right. That is not going to work. There's a freaking tree in the way. Okay, small loop. How about that? Or no, better idea. Quarter loop. So I can customize my own slope, sort of. Except this freaking tree. Delete. Ugh, I can't delete it. Whoa, really? I can do that? Hey! The solution was clear. We just didn't know it. So if we line this up, if I turn off vegetation so I can count the tiles here, we're lined up with this channel, which is over to the right by 1. So I wonder if I do something like this. This goes down... Oh, we missed it. Let me make this easier on myself by just reversing this. Okay. So this slot is where we want to be, so we are 2 tiles out of the way. So if we change our view here. This almost has it, so if we... I don't want to do this. This is too tight. But if I do this... That overshoots it, so I really don't want to S-bend. S-bend is not an option today. Maybe if I stay straight one more time. That overshoots it as well. Oh, my head. This is killing my brain cells. Okay, so change plans. Bring that back up. Hero was boasting about the state of my mental prowess and that I would come in here and dominate, and here I am struggling. How on brand for me. Oh, these giant mangroves suck. Darn these mangroves. I will cut down every mangrove in Minecraft for this. And say, take that, environmentalists. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. That would be terrible. Looks like we have another mangrove in our way. And mangrove again. But why if I turn? Let's helix this time. Okay. Where am I lined up? I am lined up here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles out of the way I want it to be going. Does this line us up? Not quite. This lines us up now, so that's where we want to go, but we're upside down. Or I guess we're right side up, but we want to be upside down. So, let's flatten out. And will I be too fast for a half loop, I wonder? Probably. Oh, these mangroves are the bane of my existence. I really don't want to use a tight turn. That's a recipe for disaster. Still the mangrove. Wow. Oh, that's cool. We can go over it. Nice. Well, now we're right side up, and we have the flexibility to position ourselves wherever we want. So let's not just make a straight line, because what kind of cool looking roller coaster would just be a straight line? We need to go down to 80 feet. I have a feeling this mangrove is going to be a challenge again. We want to be lined up with these tiles, so we need to, first of all, include a photo section, because I like cash. And now I think we're lined up. Yes, yes, we fixed it. But we didn't fix the other problem, which is underground, where this half loop is in a bad place. So let's revise this section. We do want those ones, but this needs to be lower, so we actually complete the loop. I think. That didn't work. Let's actually go up steep sooner. Oh, I need to flip over first. No! I have forgotten. I have forgotten what I needed to do. Well, let's go deeper in and half loop. And where am I? Let's just reverse engineer this. Just drive this underground. Fix these tiles that I screwed up. Okay. Let's see through paths, because I can't see what I'm doing. See through paths. There we go. Now I can kind of see. See through scenery. And see through guests. Out of sight, out of minds. Okay, now that connects, though I have doubts as to whether we'll actually get up to the top of this, so let's try again. Train 1. This has taken an inordinate amount of time, much longer than I expected it to. This darn roller coaster, I swear. And we're no closer to winning, we are actually less close. Holy though, we got $62,000 in that period. Look at this. We're making like $27,000 a month. That is outrageous. But I do need to restart these ad campaigns so we don't backslide. And holy, why is this so wide? What the heck? Is that normal? Okay, I've never seen it do that before. That was interesting. Free rides on the double deck observation tower. Woo! And free cotton candy. Yes, sir. Okay. I've been a little distracted not looking at this, but I think we actually did okay. Assuming we don't have too many inversions making this too extreme. I actually have a feeling it's probably going to be too extreme, but whatever. It raises the soft guest cap and adds value to the park. So let's see how we did. How'd we do? Oh, okay. That's barely too high. Okay. Well, I think I may have a solution. If we, based on how fast, if we speed this up, based on how fast this thing takes the course, we might be able to drop the initial hill by a tile and still be able to make it through all this stuff without stalling. I think. So it is a little slow in these parts, but it's not crawling. So I think, if we make the world invisible for a second. Woohoo! Or maybe we just need to take that loop away. Yeah, we don't need this loop. So if we break this, each inversion adds a significant increase to the intensity of the ride. Okay, we're going to leave it. Or actually, here's an idea. We rock the ship the other way. Oops, come back. There we go. So it's like it's trying to throw you overboard. So now it should be fine. So let's let that test again while that's getting itself sorted out. by removing an inversion, inversions have a huge contribution to the intensity of a ride. So just by removing one, I think we will be set to go. So let's drop this. And connect that there. Same with this entrance. Okay, so there's that. This all looks good. I'm expecting we're going to have a pretty handsome score on the stats on this. Let's just speed it up and get a look at it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We had a penalty on the excitement of about 2. Remember, it was about 6 something. Now it's 8. 8.02. 9.6 intensity. Ugh. I mean, that's what the guests in this park want. So we could probably charge 16 for this one, actually. Possibly even as much as 18, but I don't want to push my luck too much. Let's see who wants to ride it. Oh, there's someone. Holy smoke, this roller coaster is crazy. Still stats like that, my goodness. Okay, I think next we need to have another bridge, which will also give us more access points to connect roller coasters to. I kind of forgot I could do that, as I can connect roller coaster stations to this bridge. So let's build another bridge. Right, give me that. Right across this span here. I'll just pick a spot to start this. Why are we lagging? We're lagging. I need a new computer. I have a new computer. Let's go over this. And I broke it. Gosh darn it. I was trying to avoid that. Oh well. Let's go down into the canyon. Down into the land of your... The land of your mom. Or, I mean, the land of dinosaurs. Real close and personal, real low down, close to him. I think we're going to crash into the roller coaster. No! Oh, wait, no? What is it? Oh, yeah, it's the roller coaster. Okay. Well, that's annoying. I don't want this to be straight. Not sideways. So... No, you stop right there. Stop. There we go. This will be faster if I just do this. Woo! I mean, hey. Woohoo! Boom. Okay, we have to pick another spot for this, I'm afraid. Or just go straight out sooner so we start lower. But I can't go straight in this spot because the roller coaster's in the way. So maybe what I should do... Oh, we have a circus! We'll have to add that. I'm always a fan of additional flat rides. There's such a limited selection of things. Okay, Handyman's lost now. Go turn around! It's walking away from the path. Let's pick a spot on this side so we can really judge if there's things in the way or not. Maybe here. No, not backwards. No, what have I done? Guys, I'm so clumsy. And into the pit. Not to the water, though. Man, I just have money shooting on my ears. Oh, look at that. 2,777. So we have reached the objective. We win. Now we just have to enjoy the rest of this playthrough. It looks like we are about halfway through year 4, almost. And things are about to get lit. So let's go up. Hopefully I started going up soon enough. Height marks on paths. And I'm going to break the... Oh well, whatever. So connect that there. One thing I forgot to do is actually put benches and garbage cans on my other bridge, as well as the new one. So let's do that real quick. I take that back. I forgot that I did that. I contradict myself. I guess I'll have to do it to this one then. So benches... So people have a place to sit. It's like a buffet for dinosaurs. You sit down to the bench, it's like you're on those heated trays at a buffet restaurant. Okay, garbage cans as well. Look at those. Look at those giant insects. That's cool. Dragonflies have been around for a really long time. I think they existed in the Mesozoic area, but not giant ones like that. I don't think they did anyway. I've been told many times that exoskeleton, or creatures with exoskeletons, wouldn't really work at a larger scale because the strength to weight ratio of a creature goes down the bigger you go. So if you had a creature with an exoskeleton the size of a person, they would likely collapse under their own weight because the exoskeleton would be so heavy. But I don't know if that's actually true, though. I mean, look at people who wore suits of armor made of literal steel. So I don't really know the science behind it, but I've been led to believe that that would be the case. This roller coaster, new roller coaster generating 30,000 an hour. If we had more trains and the throughput was better, I bet that would be even higher. Probably a lot higher. I'm gonna stop yammering. Oh boy, we have this. This is such a powerful roller coaster. Let's build this right smack in the middle of everything, right here, and drag this up to I can't see height marks of paths and height marks of tracks. So we can line this up to 25 feet. We only need 4 tiles for this. Let's do something where this actually plunges into the ground, if I have room for it. Oh no, I'd have to do that over here if I was to do that. I can't do that over the water. Okay, change of plans. We're going to put this over here so it can plunge underground, assuming I'm able to do that. Oops, station. Ah, screw it. I probably wouldn't be able to. So, 25 feet, 4 tiles. What we could do is we could have multiple hills on it, so why not? So, immediately up the hill, right out the gate. Woohoo! Top section, and struggle. Okay, that didn't work. Although I could turn it up by... Hey! Wrong one. There's no lift hill in this. Turn this up to 81. Oh yeah, that's perfect. So let's put 4 towers on this. The first one is 250, so the next one needs to be 225, because these are in 25-foot intervals. It may not even make it up. Let's see. Oh, that barely made it. Okay, we may, well, no, with guests loaded up, it should have more inertia. But if they're all sitting in the front, or no, if they're all sitting in the back, it might be a problem. Not sure. So that was 225. Let's make this one 175. So 50 feet lower. Whoops, not there. Well, no, let's try 200. Let's just for kicks, see if this even works. Come on, baby. Come on. I sure hope the 4 towers isn't too much. Look at this crawl over the top. How? Well, maybe I guess there's less track length there. Might be the reason that actually worked. So, whatever. But this one, surely... It might stall? Let me see. Let's go to 175. If this makes it, I'm going to be really impressed. Oh, no way. Okay, so I guess because the difference between the first hill and the second hill is much larger than the difference between these two. Not the difference in height, I mean the difference in total track length. Yeah, because you go down longer, and then friction is sapping away your efficiency, then you go up longer, as opposed to these ones where the intervals are closer to each other. So, that's probably the reason, and that's too low. So let's break that. There we go. Oh, this is a beauty. An absolute beauty. Let's fire it up after I forgot to put the entrance and exit on. There we go. I wish I could ride this like in RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. I commented on the flaws of RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 relative to RollerCoaster Tycoon 2. Now it's time for RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 to shine. In RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, you can ride this. Although, in today's day and age, RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 was never meant to support, it was never meant to support 1080p or the 16:9 aspect ratio. The complete edition, the re-release, I think it came out in 2020, technically does. They patched it and made it so it would work, but not in the Coaster Cam. If you want 1080p in the Coaster Cam, you have to go in a hex editor and actually change the game code. You literally have to change the code of the game to make it compatible. Which I did. I followed the tutorial. That's why the Coaster Cam POV shots in my RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 videos look so good. It's because I went and learned a new skill, or I really didn't learn a skill, I more just copied what the tutorial said, and patched it. Now, supposedly, for RollerCoaster Tycoon 1, to get that to be widescreen has a similar fix for the game as a whole, because it's just not widescreen compatible. I have seen YouTubers playing RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 in widescreen, or a 16:9 aspect ratio, so I guess it's 720p in RollerCoaster Tycoon 1, but I can't get it to work. The Steam version of the game, the code in that version is slightly different than the original disc version, and all of the links to the articles that give you the fix and which lines in the code you have to change don't match so they aren't viable. I'm sure it's possible to change, but no one has gone on and figured out which actual lines of code they are and what they should be changed to. So for the most part, until then, I am not able to... I forgot. I think we can charge $20. Watch this. $20. Will people pay 20? Lost my train of thought. Did we stall? Oh no, it's right there. It's so slow. Look at this monstrosity. Yo, they're paying it. $20 for this. Wow. Let's see. Height marks of paths. There we go. Raise this one up to 60. Oh no! Friggin' tree. Okay, 70 feet. I guess that's probably as low as I can actually go. So let's raise this to 70 feet. More space for paths, I guess. That is 1 car, 2 cars. Yes. Okay, lift hill immediately out of the station. That's too high for support. So we actually have a very limited space to work in because we can go lower than 70 feet, but only in places that don't have these stupid trees in the way. So we have to be careful how we do this. I think I can... Let's put a loop here. Okay, that's the same height as lift hill, so we can't do that. Let's drop down. Big drop. Oh yeah. Then pop out of that to 180. Whoops. To 180, I say. Not 180, it's just 80. What am I saying? That is 80 feet, thank you. And there is a tree in my way. Freaking trees. It's like Rainbow Valley all over again. I'm just kidding. Rainbow Valley was something else. That was a hard scenario. This is a cakewalk compared to Rainbow Valley, I have to say. Can I go... Oh, look at this. Let's go into the ground. I think your stats get buffed when you go into the ground like this. Although if you spend too much time down here, it actually affects your intensity rating and makes it too much. But for the most part, I think that this improves the excitement rating. So, no! Stupid tree in the way. Okay, fine. More corkscrews it is. Let's have one more. Just a sequence of corkscrews, and then a half loop. And with that, now we're cooking butter. So let's pop under this, and maybe reconnect here? I kind of want to make the track do a little more first, so let's instead... No! Darn stinking tree! Ugh! I will become a lumberjack for this! I'm just kidding. I'm threatening trees, for real. There we go. Very aesthetic. So we loop vertically and then we loop horizontally. That's what we like to see. Although I guess we only have one loop. Everything else is a half loop or a corkscrew, but whatever. Same difference. Do we have momentum for this, or am I going too slow? I don't think I'm gonna make it through this loop. Oh yeah, no chance. Not in a million years. What if I straighten up, do this? And that doesn't work. Okay, I think it's time to return to the station, actually. So let's, 70 feet is the original height we started. So let's, oh no, that doesn't work. Okay. Got some cute little hops. Hippity hoppity. Take this property. And here we are. So now I just need to turn around. Turn around. Nah, I should probably have brakes here. Just as a formality. We probably don't need it, but just for safety's sake. Okay. A very pretty look. Well, actually, don't like the colors. A potentially nice looking once I change the color scheme. Let's make this one red. We don't actually have any red roller coasters, do we? Okay, this one has red, but that doesn't count. Okay, this one does too. Never mind. I have to eat my words here. We have our first fully red roller coaster with blue supports. I want it to really pop and stand out from the background. Motion simulator still hasn't been fixed. Well, where's my mechanics? They are slacking. Big time slacking. Okay, let's set the lift hill speed to the max. And what are these? Stampeding herd cars? Okay, I like that color better, so let's stick with that. And hop aboard. Oh yeah, let's get a better angle of this. There we go. Although it's a little messier. And let's watch our G-forces just to make sure nothing is too extreme. Woo! Just barely through that loop. Good to see. Pretty heavy G-forces on those turns, but I think we'll be okay. Now for these corkscrews that are sustaining about 1.5 to 2 Gs. What do our verticals look like? Oh goodness, we almost got to 4. Well, we never want that, but it's not the end of the world. So now we're just on vacation, just touring through just coasting at a nice easy pace. Woohoo! Woohoo! And into the station. Okay, ratings please. What the? Hey! Why is it too intense? Hey, I'm gonna guess that's because of all the inversions. Well, gosh darn it, that means we have to change it. Okay, well I need this one here. I like this setup we have. But let's remove some of these excessive extras. That's alliteration for the kids. Do a little quick change of direction like this. I missed it! Okay, wide then. See you like that. And we forgot our photo section, so there's a convenient place to slip it in. Nice! Now it should work. So let's go ahead and get the results. Well, let me not fast forward. Let's just grab, close that while I focus on something else. July 31st, so we're almost into August. We have August, September, October, 3 months left. So we are well on our way to destroying this scenario with a massive W. Massive win. With all these glorious roller coasters I've added. It still looks a little sparse down here in the canyon, so I want to add more stuff to it. Okay, I want those results. Give it to me. Yes. Oh, look at that. The excitement is now higher because we're not being penalized for our intensity, which is almost too high because I have so many inversions in there. With that, I think we could easily charge $15 per admission. Look at that. I still can't outspend my income. I almost have $200,000 now. And every time I add a roller coaster, it gets worse. Or I should say better. Arches of Terror, we can afford it now. My personal custom pre-built that I built in I don't even remember which video I created this. But I did create this. It's one of my personal creations. And why can't I hold shift and drag it? Hey, no. Okay, fine. I'll put it over here. Screw that. Put it over here if I have room for it. Whoa, does it actually fit here? Hey. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Darn it. Shoot. Fits here, though. Nice. Nice. Good way to use the space. Actually, no! I don't want to have the same one close to that one. But actually, if I look over here, we don't have room for it over here, so screw it. We're going to open it. Or I guess, yeah, just open it, and I'm pretty sure the stats are good enough. I can charge 15 for it. I'm not actually sure. Wait, 3 circuits? What was I thinking with this? That's a lot of circuits. Let's go with 1 circuit, actually, which means it has to test again. So, test. Give me them results. All right, what do we got? For 1 circuit, oh, wow. Yeah, I bet having additional circuits would raise the stats, but not by much. So we'd be able to charge a little bit more, but we can process way more guests with, what happened? Hey, what'd you do that for? Okay, well, that's annoying. We had a crash. Oh, well. It is broken down with a safety cutout. Well, why does the safety cutout cause it to freeze on the lift hill? That's weird. Okay. I think I made a comment that could possibly happen to this, but, alright. We'll let Mr. Dude going on vacation. This is your fault. This is your fault. I'm just kidding. Let's hire some more guys. We have so much money that we can afford an obscene amount of these folks. So let's close all those, and I lost my window. Where are we? Here we are. With these stats, we can charge $15 easily and see all the people just pour in to fork over their cash. Oh, hey, it actually gave us a path type I don't think we have access to. Oh, I take it back. We do have access to it. I keep saying things and having to eat my words because I don't actually know what I'm talking about. We could potentially fit a really small roller coaster here if we had one, like the Virginia Reel, but we already built that. I want a Wild Mouse, but I don't see one. I would really like a Wild Mouse. Oh, I forgot. We have a circus. Let's place this circus somewhere tight, like this spot. Okay. Actually, no, 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 don't do that. No! Flat. Break this. Let's actually shift this over to the very edge. Put the exit there. Or the entrance. Or, yeah. Ah, I'm confusing myself. I'm tongue-tied. Tongue Twister. That should be the name of this expansion. Instead of Time Twister, it should be Tongue Twister. Okay, stats like this. Let's change this to $2. While it lasts, anyway. Speaking of which, let's see which of these don't have people in them. I'm not paying that much for 3D cinema. Alright, fine. $1 it is. What about this one? And also, by adjusting the prices on these and getting more people to actually ride them, we're decongesting the paths, so there's less complaints about crowdedness. About crowding. Arches of Terror. Is my new price too expensive? Okay. I just said I could supposedly easily charge 15, but it looks like that's too much, so... Arches of Terror. Now people think it's fair. Okay. Oh, I forgot. It's because I already have one of these types of roller coasters, so I actually can't charge that much. This one looks like it needs to be revisited. Let's change this to 8, so chop 33% off of the price. There we go. Now people are getting in line. So just by fixing stuff like this, we're going to see a massive spike in our income, probably. Dinosaur Egg Ride 2. Too expensive. $1 for you. Anything else? Ferris wheel's too expensive, apparently, so let's drop those to 80 cents. That's annoying. That's the default price. Come on, folks. Give me a break. This one is still crashed. Well, where's the mechanic? What is he doing? Is he walking back and forth instead of fixing it? That might be why it crashed. Let's follow him and see if he actually, Oh, he's just walking away. Wait a minute, why did it select that guy? Oh, it's just randomly opening different people. Well, that's weird. Which of my mechanics is responding to it? We may have found a bug. In the vanilla game, it's a much more pronounced bug, and you frequently see... Yeah, literally no one is responding to it. Ugh, okay. Well, I think we uncovered a bug. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh, here we go. Wait, here we don't go. He's just walking. Go in. Go in. No! Oh, for goodness sake. Stupid freaking mechanic. So, there's a bug in the game, in the original game, where a mechanic will get his pathfinding algorithm. Ugh, it's hard to say. His pathfinding algorithm confused. It'll just randomly walk into a queue line, and then walk out, and then walk in, and then walk out, and just spend all day doing that until you grab him and drop him by the exit and hope that he gets his little radio call and turns around before it's too late. So, Buster, you need to fix this. You're not allowed to leave until you fix this. Let me actually cut this off. People stop walking. No, stop it. Stop it. Darn guest. Mr. Lemonade Man. And Burger Man? What are you holding? I'm not sure. Okay, mechanic, you're fired. But first, to save your job, you can be permanently trapped there until you fix it. And I kind of doubt he's actually going to do it. I don't think he'll do it at all. Oh, this game is broken. What the heck? What the heck? There's still smoke rising from where the roller coaster crashed. What actually happened to the other train? Is it still here? Or did it bottom out somewhere? Oh no, it's in the station. Huh. Weird. Train 2? What's left of Train 2? Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, did he fix it? No, he didn't fix it. Hey! It's fixed. Someone fixed it. Finally. Okay. I thought we were going to be stuck in this situation forever with a bug. Whatever. But now with more mechanics, they'll hopefully stay on top of that and prevent that from happening again. It is September. We are running out of time to add things, so let's do that. What are we researching? Multi-dimension roller coaster? Oh no, not this thing. That thing is a pain to work with. I think we have all of these. If we look at this, oh yeah, everything is unlocked, so now all of our scientific funding is going straight to our pockets. So no more things to unlock. I see donuts. Let's sell donuts. at the base price because I'm feeling generous. We are so rich. I have to be a philanthropist. I'm Mr. Beast at this point. I'm just kidding. Let's find our cinema and add popcorn to it. Or behind it, I guess. One thing I could actually do is start decorating this place because there's a lot of empty bare patches that I haven't done anything with. So if I come over here, we could add flowers, flower beds to the... Why is this area raised up? Okay, change of plans. Maybe around the merry-go-round I could put some flowers. There we go. Cool. And put fences around those. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, I think that covers it. So that spot's done. Nice little improvement. It's not much, but it really helps. We could get some trees. Like that. That helps. Maybe some more trees over back here. It is cute little things like that. It's not much, but it really makes a big difference. Let's have some additional flat rides to flesh out this spot. Maybe an enterprise. And I'm not going to bother with the price, I'm just going to leave it at the default, but we're going to decorate it with maybe trees? Or no, flowers. We'll do flowers. We're going to decorate it with some flowers so it's not obstructed. Let's actually grab this one. So flowers in the front with fences bordering them. And then maybe trees behind. There we go, that's nice. And what are these? Huh. Some good old magnolia trees. Beautiful. And perhaps a fence. Let's take a fence. I'm just kidding. Don't take a fence. But let's grab a fence. A stained wooden fence. Let's make this darker. A dark stained wooden fence. And cover up these little trees. Well, that's cute. Oh, it's with nice. Now it's a nice little border, a little controlled border. And what we can also do is plant some shrubs and gardens inside here. Just get some texture mixed in. Maybe a different shape. Or I think the difference actually is these ones have blueberries and these ones have red berries or yellow berries. They look like currant bushes. Okay, so that's cool. We filled in that spot. There's a big empty patch here, although it's not really accessible. There's no paths going to it. So what we could do is plant some trees. Some oak trees and birch trees. So now it's a Minecraft forest. That's what those are. And I really like this tree. It's really pretty. And let's grab a tree that fits in a quarter tile to add depth to this. Although I don't want evergreen trees, but I don't think there are any deciduous trees that are quarter tiles. Unless this one is. Oh yeah, that's juniper. Wait, is juniper deciduous? I'm not actually sure. Cypress is not. That is a evergreen tree. Ah, forget it. Let's just add some evergreens. Whatever. We'll mix it up. So because these can be planted on quarter tiles, it really improves the sense of depth and makes the forest look much better. Look at that. It's beautiful. And also some shrubs. Some undergrowth would massively help. Oh, also, we have this stuff. We have ferns. Giant ferns. So this whole area just looks overgrown now, but not weird like it does down here. Like, I guess I could call this, just say it's prehistoric. But this looks more natural, I think. And maybe a wasp to sting anyone who dares intrude on the supports go there. Whoops. A wasp that stings anyone who dares intrude. I wonder if I could put wasps on top of this. Hey, look at that. Oops. Let's give him a partner in crime. We'll call it the Hornet's Nest. You know, stuff like this. This is a concept we could spend a lot of time on that. Although I don't have time. This is October year 4. So we are almost done the scenario with the scenario. Blah, I'm slurring my words. I guess I'm still tired from yesterday. What the heck? I think I slept okay. I do have a lot more energy though, so we're okay. Did we never build a go-kart track? Oh wait, no we did. It's right here. I just forgot. Maybe we can add another... We can add a... Whoops, another merry-go-round. We can add another circus over here, perhaps. If I can find a good spot. Oh, here's a good spot. No, come back. I hit my Windows key by mistake and closed it. Although you didn't actually see it, OBS still captures the game, even if it closes. Unless I'm capturing the display. Although I've learned that when you're using OBS, unless you have to capture your display, like if you're doing a tutorial in like a browser or something, for the most part you should set the capture mode to capture a game when it goes full screen. And that is more foolproof as opposed to recording your screen. Because I used to record my screen, but I learned the hard way that that can go terribly wrong. Because some videos that I recorded in the past, I missed important stuff because it just didn't get captured. Because OBS had a hiccup. So that's some of the stuff you have to deal with as a content creator. You have to learn those little things. And many of it, you really can't teach it. Because there's so much of that stuff that if anyone tried to teach it to you, they'd probably forget things. Just because there's so much nuance and so many little things that could go wrong. You just learn from experience. And every frustrating failure creates a habit that protects you from future incidents like that. So, anyway. Let's get our little line of trees here. That's cute. And then maybe some more Minecraft trees back here. I call them Minecraft trees because it's oak and birch. Those are the common tree types in Minecraft for the most part. And then you get spruce. Do I have spruce here? I think I have spruce. Caucasian fir. That's not spruce. Red fir. Another red fir. Corsican pine tree. Okay. Cedar of Lebanon. Monkey puzzle tree. Don't know what kind of tree that is. Montezuma pine tree. I guess we have pine trees here. They're evergreen, but they're for a warmer climate, I think, for the most part. As far as I know, at least in Washington State, we have both pine trees and fir trees, but for the most part, fir trees are better acclimated to more temperate or cold temperatures, whereas pine trees are more acclimated, or maybe it's not the temperature, maybe it's the moisture level. That's why we have both, even if it gets really cold. Pine trees are more tolerant to droughts and dryness than fir trees, which require more moisture to survive, as far as I understand. So on the west side of the Rocky Mountains, you have a lot of what am I saying? Yeah, on the west side of the Rocky Mountains, you have a lot of fir trees. If you go east of the Rocky Mountains, you get a lot of pine trees. And they're both deciduous trees, and they both have cones, but you have fir cones and pine cones, and you'll know the difference when you see them together side by side. Let's see. Another Enterprise can't hurt, except it does, because it doesn't fit there. Crap. I am almost out of time, but we are doing absolutely swimmingly. And yes, I just used that as a word, or as an adjective. Swimmingly well. Seemingly swimmingly. That is not at the height we want. Delete. And raise me up. Mouse tails is good enough for me, so we're going to do this. Boom. 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 There we go. October 20th. We are almost out of time. Let's add a few more things. Maybe some jungle trees over here. And some dinos. Dinosaurus. We'll place this Diplodocus or whatever this sauropod is. A sauropod is the category of dinosaurs that have a really long neck like this and the long tail and the four legs. There's the Diplodocus, it's a Brachiosaurus. There's a lot of different variations, but the overall category, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong, is sauropods. It's got some funky bushes and flowers and such. Okay, big improvements. Big improvements. Yeah, this area was so barren, and now we actually have something of interest there. Let's mix it in with some other colors of trees so it's not all the same shade. Maybe a random oak tree there, and maybe some evergreen trees that fit on... Oh, that's a full tile. Quarter tiles is what I want. Here's a funny thing. I would say this one is bigger than this one, but this fits on a single tile. Not a quarter tile, or a whole tile, not single. Here's a spot that is in some high need of flowers. I would be remiss to not put flowers there. But we also want to have some protections here. Keep people from falling into this pit. The pit of death! Okay, never mind. It's not going to let me. Whatever. We'll do it like this. Oh, no! I dropped someone in there. I can't even see the person. We're just going to leave them down there. We don't care. This scenario is almost over. I have 2 days left. October 29th, year 4. But, that cracks me up. Let's put borders around our flowers here. Purdy it up. Oh, and I see vandalism. Let's also fix that before we run out of time. There we go. Very pretty. Maybe one of those. Okay, now for this, let's replace that with this. And watch this, we're going to have a massive balloon release. It's going to be great. There we go. We win with an incredible company value of 812,000 and lots of balloons. Alright then, I'll put my name in. Boop. Alright, everyone, thank you so much for watching. This was loads of fun. Oh, look at this straight line of balloons. That looks hilarious. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, be on the lookout for that video where I build my new PC. I plan to spend some time editing that, but this one will come out before that. But anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.